streaming just the shenanigans here. Actually, I totally forgot to plug in my external hard drive to make sure I wasn't taking up space, but whatever.
We're going to be posting character introductions every, 3 days, which means Paco's not even going to get his for, 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Damn. Low on the list.
Yeah, he's, second to last.
It's fine. Let's see. Oh yeah, if you look at, I'm live on the live stream, so you can see their fun little names. Oh, I should probably send a link because that'd be nice. Whoa, did people already pop up? What the world? You'll see. I don't know. Oh, there's people already in the chat. What in the world?
Hello, chat.
Now you're
Unless I'm going crazy, but I'll say hello.
Keep them engaged. Say, we're doing a challenge.
This is a challenge. Today is part 2 and potentially the finale of Slasher Flick. Welcome to Camp Bastion. We have a handful of people here.
Of course, Captain Grabby Hand.
Yes, Captain Grabby Hands and the Axeman. Those are their names. Alrighty, I just need to find a link to this. I don't know why I'm having so much. Actually, you know what? Otto found a link. If Otto could post the link in the Discord so I can copy and paste that somewhere.
Otto, are you keeping up with Legends? I guess not.
Oh, okay. Cool. I have the link.
Okay.
So, we're not quite ready to start yet. We are waiting for one more person. But until then, we are here to amuse you.
Do they actually wear slightly different colored raincoats?
It's not specified in the book. I did that as a little nod to see if you guys would notice, but that never came up.
Oh.
If you guys had asked what color the raincoats were, you would have learned, at which point which one was which, but that just didn't come into play.
Mazer, do you think this guy is 12 or 30?
I don't know.
I'm tempted to go with 12.
Me too?
Alright, I have sent that to the big old chat. Oh, bad video settings, what's going on?
It's buffering.
Oh no, that's not good.
Maybe it's just me. Okay, it's back. Sorry.
What's going on?
Point that out anymore.
Yes, how dare you?
What's going on?
Looks good to me.
It looks like it fixed itself, but
Yeah, it's good now.
yeah. All right. So while we are still getting set up, I will do a previously on Slasher Flick. A group of camp counselors had they weren't camp counselors. Rewind, I already screwed it up. A group of young people had signed on to be camp counselors at the lovely Camp Bastion in New Jersey. And while they had gotten there, camp counselors started go missing. They didn't really bother being camp counselors all that much to the children because they're just kind of sitting here at this point. It's fine. Somewhere along the line, a killer appeared and was picking them off one by one until it was revealed, nay, it was 2 killers, both wearing raincoats. We can see I have nicknamed them here, Captain Grabby Hands and the Axeman. So called because one has an axe and the other does not. And
One got screwed over in this deal.
it's no joke, yeah. So, what we last left off on was the group had split up. Johnny J and Danny Rhinestone Rollins had gone into town to get supplies. They found a business card that had the name of the camp director on it. And they also traded a bunch of Broadway memorabilia for a welding torch.
That's how that works.
That's how that works. Crystal Lake.
But now I'm back.
Crystal Lake and Wes Del Toro went into a cave, or rather Wes Del Toro did, and Crystal was like, no, I'm going. And she left as Wes got murdered by the Axeman here. And Crystal just didn't hear it.
Can you blame me?
Joanne Bray, Tammy, and oh my god, who is it? Dante the Hardened Criminal went to they went to investigate the woods, and they found a shack that held the body of Eric, the swim lifeguard man. And they freaked out. Dante was yelling about, I ain't going back, and ran off into the woods. And so Tammy and Joanne had to follow him down. Last but not least, we left off with Gerald and Kent Franklin investigating the woods, where they found a second killer wearing a slightly different raincoat and does not have a weapon. Gerald bravely tried hand-to-hand combat on Captain Grabby Hands here, and was murdered dead super hard while Kent bravely ran away. So...
Eric, my family's secret technique.
it's Kent's secret technique. Yeah.
Eric, the swim lifeguard man.
Yeah, I feel like I forgot to mention Eric was dead. That was a part of, they didn't just look into the shack and Eric was like, hey guys, let's go. Eric was killed previously. So, as it stands, each of our players here today controlled 2 characters. We're down to 1 for most of them. James O'Byrne, introduce your character for people who may not know.
Johnny J is a 80s high school senior stuck in the 1950s greaser times. And after watching Grease, Johnny set out of his way to become the best greaser he could possibly be, and now he's here because he needs community service hours in order to graduate high school, just barely. So yeah, and his best friend is Wes Del Toro, who died, and Johnny may not be happy about that.
Next up in the line, we have Crystal Lake, played by Mazerly.
God, she's a high school cheerleader. She's working at the camp as a punishment. She was dating Gerald. He's dead now. She doesn't know, so this will be exciting.
And then we have Danny Rhinestone Rollins, played by Otto.
Danny is the flamboyant theater buff. He is very, very in love with Johnny. Johnny doesn't know yet, but he will.
Oh boy.
Here is where we would be announcing Gerald and Dante, but Tyler can't make it today. So the role of Dante will be played by someone else. We'll decide that in a bit. So then we have Kent Franklin, played by Phil.
Yeah, he's a sensitive nerd. He's got a pet tarantula. He almost died, like, once, but then he didn't. Because Gerald valiantly sacrificed himself to save Kent's life, and then he ran away. It was a good time. Went out to investigate a shack in the woods once, but ran away again. He's really good at running away.
To be fair, Shaq fucking sucked.
He's a good basketball player.
This is a PG stream, Otto.
Then we have Joanne Bray and Tammy, the other secondary character that's still alive, being played by Ash. Joanne is the bookly or bookish nerd type, but also, I believe the write-up said sexy librarian, but that's not entirely accurate, because she's not a librarian, but that's the trope. That's the trope.
She could be a sexy librarian, though.
Who knows? And then Tammy is a bitchy secretary. Not around. So now we're going to try to see who wants to pick up Dante, if anyone here wants to wants to volunteer.
I'm capable.
Oh, Otto would like to play as Dante, and I'm going. Okay, that's fine. I will send you a message with the what his character shenanigans is that Tyler told me about, so that you can play accordingly.
Okay.
Okay.
Dante jumps off a cliff.
I should switch microphones. Hold on. There we go.
Today's stream is sponsored by Dollar Shave Club.
It is absolutely not.
People got really mad because Rooster Teeth was like pushing prescription drugs, like erectile dysfunction drugs. It was like a whole controversy.
You know, their biggest audience is people with that problem.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
Like there were like 10 threads on the top of their subreddit about all the pill pushing.
They must be paying a lot if it's this big of a problem.
There you go. That's, I sent
Thanks,
Otto.
Taco.
I sent what Dante's shtick is.
Oh no. Now I wish I knew.
All right. So, I wanted to start the game with Joanne, Tammy, and Dante, but we're gonna wait a little bit on that, and we're gonna pick up with the duo of Danny and Johnny driving back from Four Corners and making it back into camp.
I don't know, Mazer. He's 35 years old.
What?
This is weirdo on the fucking on this Discord. I won't
Wait,
say what
are
it
you
is.
serious?
That's what he said.
Man. Danny, it feels like we've been on the road for a month.
My ass is asleep.
Feels like
Don't worry, I got the good old 1980s seat warmer right here.
feels like these woods go on forever.
Seat starts vibrating.
As you
Johnny turns
guys
it
are
off.
pulling back up into the camp parking area, you get out and see a commotion among the camp people.
John, well, do they see us?
The commotion is basically some kids being put from one area to another. Some of the camp staff, including the cook, the nurse, Mr. Burkhalter, are all walking about very urgently.
Danny is very concerned. He takes up looking for Uncle Luke.
Alrighty. You walk up.
Johnny tries to go find Wes.
Okay. We will stick with Danny and Mr. Burkhalter. Ah, there you are. We've been looking all over for you.
I beg your pardon.
Can you repeat that?
Ah, there you are. We've been looking all over for you.
Says whom?
Mr. Burkhalter.
Ah, yes, Mr. The cook.
Mr. the cook.
No, that's the camp director.
The camp director.
That-
Luke Burke.
Isn't
God
that your
damn
uncle?
it!
That's
That's my uncle.
that's Danny's uncle.
Danny's very upset. That's his uncle.
And he's like, Uncle Luke, what the fuck? What's going on?
Well, not too long ago, some dude wielding an axe just ran through the camp and he killed the cook.
What?
Dun dun dun.
Well, shit. Well, we know it wasn't the cook.
But you gotta
Oh my
get out
God,
of here.
How can I help?
Well, you can help these children back into the... I actually don't have the map out, I'm gonna be completely honest. So, I actually need to look up what everything is. You think I would have had this prepared,
where's the map?
honestly.
I'm trying to find the map.
It should be...
Where do we like, link it?
Camp map. That'll do. He's trying to send them the girls to the girls' cabin. You know, not the cabins. Bleh. They're trying to lure, or not lure. Ugh. They're trying to, what's the word? Herd. That's the word I was looking for. They're trying to herd all of the children into the health lodge, which on the camp is at 8.
Danny assists fervently in the herding of children.
As you do this, Kent and at the same time somehow Crystal arrive back at the camp.
Oh boy, what the hell is happening?
Oh boy.
Whole lot of shenanigans.
I'm
That's
gonna
what...
find the director and be like, hey, what's going on exactly?
What's going on is there's a murderer about.
Oh shit, I'm not actually going to say that. There are children around. Okay.
Unlike Danny.
Oopsie.
What do you want us to do? Where is everyone else?
Well, I don't know where most of you are, I'm going to be honest. You've kind of just ran off in every direction during the search party. I haven't seen most of you. I saw Danny, and that's about it right now.
Oh, okay.
And I guess
okay,
technically
that's
Kent,
great.
because Kent just ran up.
What?
Kent is also one of the people that ran up.
Yep, I'm still gone.
Alright.
No, I mean, Kent just
so is
arrived
there-
at the same time.
Oh wait, did I?
Yeah, that's why I
Are
said...
you running and screaming?
Oh shit!
He is
I'm
absolutely
here.
running
Yeah,
and
I'm definitely
screaming.
running and screaming.
Kent, what is wrong with you?
Okay, give me a second. Need to get into character. Well, me and Gerard went into the woods, but we ran into this creepy guy in a raincoat, and I ran away, but I don't know what happened to Gerard. Ah!
Okay, Crystal is going to grab your shoulders and start shaking you. Just, what? What do you mean you left him out there?
He started fist fighting the guy, so I just ran out of there. I was screaming for help, but nobody was coming.
Oh my god, 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 oh my god.
Johnny, seeing 3 counselors, also walks over.
Johnny sees Crystal and he says, "Crystal, where's West?"
Yeah, there was this cave. I told him not to go into the cave, but he went in. I think he's still back there looking at something. I don't know. But Kent, what do you mean he started fighting this guy?
What? They just started brawling. I don't know. They just started rushing in and fighting.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Someone
Wes
yells
is
from a
probably
bit
in trouble. We
further.
gotta go back for him.
You hear some yelling further back near the health lodge. It sounds like
Oh.
Mr. Burkhalter. Get away from them, you hear. What
on,
will
gang.
the lot
Let's
of you do?
investigate.
It's now
I'm
it's
going
now
over.
Scooby and the gang for sure.
Johnny.
Which one of us is Scooby?
That's a good question.
God damn it, I'm Scooby, aren't I?
Yeah, it's gotta be Joanne, because Ash isn't here to defend herself.
That's true.
Is Danny here too?
Danny, yes, Danny. It's Danny, Johnny, Crystal,
Come on, gang,
and
let's go investigate.
Kent.
Yeah. Johnny pretty much says, "Come on, gang, let's go investigate."
All right.
Your
I hope he
friend.
says it word for word.
Come on, gang, let's go investigate.
Alrighty, if that is your decision, the 4 of you head towards the health lodge. You can see Mr. Burkhalter using his body as a shield in front of the door, and the large raincoated man with the axe plunges it into his chest.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Uh,
So right off the bat, Paco.
Ye-
I have my special ability is Scream Queen. So can I just Can I just do that?
Oh yeah, do the Scream Queen, get a genre point or 2. I forget the thing.
I'm going to look and make sure it's either 1 or 2. Either way, I'm screaming.
All right. You scream. The lot of you roll spirit checks to see if you freak out.
Oh goodness, my spirit isn't good.
Where? I need to find my stat thing.
Those are pinned on the Discord.
Yeah.
Oh, I get 4 genre points.
Okay, you get 4. All right.
Okay, spirit. Normal. All right. So what does
I
that
have
mean
rolled 2 d6s, and I have rolled a 1 and also a 1.
Wait, why'd you roll 2?
Because you roll 2d6 if you have a good spirit rating, don't you?
Now you roll 4d6.
Oh, well.
Yeah,
I
all
guess
the
I'm
rolls are
just that
46.
lucky.
Okay, are you ready for my rolls? This is not good.
Alrighty.
If I have normal spirit, what do I roll again?
That's 4d8 if you have normal.
Thanks.
Mazer, what was your roll?
I got a 6, a 5, and 2 1s.
All right, that is a pass.
I got an 8, a 3, and 2 7s.
That's a pass as well.
I got a 7, 4, 5, and 2.
That is not a pass.
No. Wait.
And
That's a pass?
I said that is not a pass.
Oh, you cut out.
Oops. I guess I'll have to talk closer to the mic. And Otto, what was yours? I actually already forgot.
I accidentally rolled 2d6 instead of 4, but I rolled 2 1s.
That
Taco, is it possible I can spend 3 genre points to roll that again?
well, you passed. Do you mean re-roll James's?
Okay, that's... No, reroll mine.
Do you
I
want?
thought you
Mine's fine.
succeeded.
No, you succeeded. You had matching numbers.
Oh.
The
Matching ones are bad.
the matching ones was only bad for secondary characters and only during kill scenes.
Mm,
Outside of
I
kill
wonder about
scenes,
that.
any number can match.
okay.
Yeah, so you're good. I think Otto's good. The only person who did not succeed and is freaking out is Johnny J.
Ah!
Johnny's like,
Masterful
what the?
performance.
Johnny's like, oh, what the hell? What the fuck?
Now, the yelling has attracted the attention of the killer. The killer looks up, axe still in Mr. Burkhalter's chest, but instead of going after you, he drags the body along with him in the direction... I need to look at the map.
Of Devil's Land.
Into the woods.
Why can't the kids just jump the killers?
I mean,
Oh no.
that's up to you guys.
We
I
could.
mean, are we going to send an army
We
of
give
children?
chase.
So he is the killer is heading off in the direction of the woods.
Like north of the Health Lodge.
Looking at the map again. Kind of in the direction of 10 and 12.
Ah, okay.
So it looks like this individual is heading towards the Devil's Land.
I'm a genius.
Dun,
Oh,
dun,
no.
dun.
Danny wishes to give chase as he is worried for Uncle Luke.
Alrighty.
Johnny also gives chase because he needs to know what happened to Wes.
Kent's like, he looks just like the guy that me and Gerald found.
Okay, Crystal hears that, and she's going to ball her fists up and say, "Oh hell no!" and run after him.
Alrighty. So
I
if-
will follow from a safe distance.
it seems as though you are all
Coward.
beginning to give chase. You hear a commotion from inside the Health Lodge. It is the 40-plus children screaming in terror.
Oh wait, I will stay behind and help the children.
Maybe a good idea.
Alright, is that your decision?
Yes.
Okay, so it looks like Kent is going to basically check out and make sure the children who... I say children, but I think they're like 13 to 16, but you get the idea.
I'll make sure the teenagers are all right.
The teenagers are alright. The rest of you are giving chase. You've made your way to the woods. Let us roll a finesse check to see how well you guys stay oriented while heading to the woods.
Johnny preps his blowtorch.
Ooh, interesting. All right.
Okay. You said finesse, right?
Yep, finesse it up.
2155.
2155. So you managed to. You're still keeping good pace. You're not losing track of where you're going.
1486.
1486. You, on the other hand, are positive you saw him go off to the left, so you start making your way that way.
All right.
I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick.
Is Danny aware that Crystal has walked in the opposite direction?
1 second. Let's just get Johnny's finesse check real quick.
If you have good finesse,
If it's good finesse, it's 4d6.
Okay. 5411.
5411. You as well don't get all mixed up. You and Danny running side by side. Crystal goes off to the left. Now,
Guys.
now, if we want to do a brains check to see if one of you notices Crystal running off in the opposite direction, we can do so now.
I'll do it.
All right, let's do it, Danny.
Well-
Johnny can try.
He does not notice.
Unfortunately,
Poor brain. What does that mean?
that's
like 40-10.
40-10, yeah.
40-10. Okay. 6583.
6583. Neither of you happen to notice her running off in the wrong direction.
2 by 2. We're walking.
You guys are just
Good
so
luck running
laser.
into the other killer Crystal.
You guys are
It'll
just
be fine.
laser focused on what's right in front of you.
Laser focused.
Yeah,
It'll be fine.
all right, you're going forward. You exit the woods and you find yourself in front of the Caretaker building.
That is
10 and 11.
Yeah. Okay.
Old
he's
groundskeeper.
he's
Mr.
probably
Owens.
that son of a bitch. Let's get in there and teach him what for.
All right, is that what you wish to do? Are you going to be searching 10 and 11?
Johnny's like, I'll check 10, you check 11.
Okay.
Points for the both of you
Can
for splitting up.
repost the map?
Yeah, we'll repost the map
I
in a
got the
second.
map.
Okay, he'll post it. Genre of points for the both of yous for splitting up.
Yeah.
James, I cannot use that link.
I'm sorry.
Amazing.
Yeah, you're gonna
Sorry,
you have to
I did the
upload
wrong-
that.
Yeah.
All right.
Just hack into your computer real quick.
There you go.
Well, there we go. Yeah,
Thumbs up.
that's
Fuck
better.
you up.
All right. So we're gonna we'll do, because you're both in the same general area. We'll take care of both of those. So we'll start with 10, whichever one of you wanted to go to 10.
Johnny went 10.
All right. I will
Close
just
the door.
1 second.
You hear the blowtorch.
All right.
Dude, sound effects now?
All the sound
Got a
effects.
knife and a
You betcha.
blowtorch.
All right, the groundskeeper cabin. Let's see. You get inside. The cabin looks a lot different from the other places you've seen on camp. This one much older. It was made with logs and has a really rustic appearance. The interior of it is really run down and there's clutter everywhere. It's a 3-room building.
Okay. Johnny checks the closest room to him first.
All right, you are in a living area that contains a kitchen and a dining room. It's kind of like a mixture. It's both of those.
And there's like nowhere somebody could hide in this room. Or anything?
Throw me a brains.
All right. Oh God. 8895.
8895. You don't see anything around you that would be small enough for anybody to fit in, especially not a 7-foot-tall giant man with an axe.
All right. Next room.
We're gonna switch on over to the shed that Danny went into.
Okay.
All right. Danny's going to go in all sneaky beaky like.
All right.
complete Rainbow Six Tom Clancy Stealth Edition.
You sneak your way in. It's much, much smaller than the building. Once you get in, you can see everything around you. It's just a tool shed. You can see some tools, equipment, such as a lawnmower, some hedge clippers, a drill, pesticides, a weed eater, and a hammer.
Danny takes the hammer.
Alrighty, pick up that hammer. So put that in your inventory so we can keep track of that.
Useful.
Alrighty. So, because you don't see anything in there, what will you do now?
Reconvene with Johnny.
Alright, you head back in. You both are in the living room area now with the dining and the kitchen. Now you are free to
Sweet
explore.
hammer, dude.
Thanks, bud.
Alright. What will you check next? The bedroom or the bathroom?
I vote that we check the bedroom. If I wanted to hide a man who was bleeding to death, I'd hide him in the bedroom.
All right. Johnny dual wields the blowtorch and pocket knife.
Alright. You two head into the bathroom, or bedroom rather. Roll brains.
All right.
Brains. LeBron brains.
6175.
8424.
8424. Alright, you get into the bedroom, and aside from a small bed and a little area where you could, like, put a lamp on it, there's nothing of note in here.
Your boy brandishes the hammer and proceeds to calmly and collectedly check under the bed.
Roll a brains.
Okay.
Can I see under the bed?
4151.
4151. You see a picture frame.
Oh,
Examine frame.
boy. Oh no.
Alright. You pick up a small picture frame with a picture inside of it of two individuals. The photo looks fairly old. And there's an image of just two dudes sitting next to each other in front of a beach house. One arm around the other.
They're less
Right
than
next to each other because they are gay. Does Danny recognize either of these two strapping young gentlemen?
Spirit check.
Okay.
Mazer, who's that woman in your picture?
I'll tell you later, not in the middle of this. I
Ooh.
promise.
4244.
4244. The man on the left looks like a much younger version of the caretaker, Joe Owens.
Joanne's.
Oh my god, Ash.
It's a girl.
All right, hey. So
Ash, you're right up in the thick of it.
you are definitely in the
God.
thick of it. So
Oh god.
what happened
Ash, you're about
was
to get murdered.
Oh shit.
So, all right, we'll catch you up because you weren't here. When Danny and Johnny made their way back to the camp, there was a commotion. Mr. Burkhalter informed them that the killer had made their way into the camp and had killed the cook. At said point, Crystal and Kent had made their way back to the camp as well. Mr. Burkhalter was trying to herd the children into the health lodge, at which point the killer came out and hit him in the chest with an axe.
Oh fuck. Okay.
He then dragged the body into the woods towards the caretaker's house. Kent stayed back to make sure the children at the health lodge were okay. Crystal, Johnny, and Danny ran towards the caretaker's house. Crystal took a wrong turn and ran further into the woods, and Danny and Johnny are investigating the caretaker's house, where they've just found a picture frame with a picture in it that is very old, that has what appears to be a young caretaker, Joanne's, and a mysterious individual they do not recognize.
All right. Okay.
Yep, so you're all caught up.
All right.
Who the hell thinks to himself, Danny, and asks Johnny,
Oh.
recognize do you this young man next to man?
Me check. Me roll 40-10.
What has happened?
All right, I don't know where this came from.
2-10, 7-10.
210, 710. You do not recognize the other man.
Okay.
Okay, so like I succeeded, but I don't know them.
You
Alright.
succeeded, but there's no way you'd know this information.
Well,
Okay,
I'm not
alright,
too
alright.
surprised at finding a picture of Joanne's in this cabin, considering this is the place where Joanne's lives. Curiouser and curiouser. Am I right?
Johnny and Danny harmonize.
All right. Is there anything else you two will do?
There's the bathroom.
The bathroom. All right. Check the bathroom.
Slash brandish hamber.
All right.
Brandish.
You guys make your way into the bathroom. It's actually kind of in really poor shape, considering the rest of the place is kind of just really dirty.
That's a good adjective.
Eh.
I guess we'll roll for brains.
Yeah, just roll for brains, see if you can see something.
9191.
9191.
174. Danny's dumb.
All right. By looking in the bathroom, you see nothing of note. It does not look like the killer brought Mr. Burkhalter here.
Okay.
All right. He's like, well, wait a minute. Does Johnny at this point realize Crystal is in here?
If you guys would like to notice that now,
Crystal.
if you guys would...
Johnny's like, well, looks like we hit a dead end. Wait,
What?
I feel like we're forgetting something. Cut to Crystal.
Well, we followed the murderer.
Well, actually, we're cutting actually over to Tammy and Joanne, who are chasing down Dante. And today,
Yes.
today
we were. I remember that.
the role of Dante today will be played by Otto, and he will be yeah.
Beautiful. I'm so excited. Love you, Otto. I love you.
You guys are running. You guys are running in the woods.
Yeah.
The camp. I'm looking for the camp map right now to make sure I have the. You
I
guys
don't
are.
quite remember where we were. I think
you're-
we're up in the north somewhere, right?
Yeah, you're close to where the finger is on the map.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, you're near the hiking trail near the finger, and he is running away from you guys, saying something about "I gotta go."
I gotta go. I remember that. Okay. I'm gonna be like, okay. So Joanne, Tammy is just like, this is bullshit, and she's just running afterwards. Like, this is so dumb, Joanne. Why are we doing this? I don't remember how Tammy talks.
That's
how
close
she
enough.
talks now.
That's close enough.
And Joanne is screaming, Dante, where are you going? Come back! What do you mean?
I gotta go.
No, what do you, Dante! Dante, what the hell?
I'm blowing this pumpkin.
All right.
You're gonna get killed in the forest.
All right. So we're gonna do some opposed checks right here. We're gonna do some.
God.
It's because
So Joanne's spirit versus.
it's spirit versus. No. It's not spirit because I don't think she's trying to convince you at this point. I think she's trying to take you down. So.
I'm trying to catch up with them.
Yeah. So we're doing
You know?
we're doing finesse versus finesse. So.
Okay, so how's this working again? Okay,
So you basically
D10s.
both roll finesses, which are 4D whatever your finesse is. And
normal is 6.
normal is
8,
D8.
okay.
Yeah.
Is this gonna be like cards? Whoever's the highest.
Yeah. In this case, if it's matching
1, 6,
numbers, it's the
8,
highest
7.
matching number wins the opposed
Okay,
check.
I have matching 3s.
Well,
Do you not
better
have?
be tackled, young Dante.
All right. So you manage to catch up to Dante and you grab him by the shoulders, stopping him in his tracks.
Dante, what is wrong? Why are you running? What's your deal?
I'm scared.
I'm scared too, but if you run off, you're gonna be killed. Like,
Good way to put it.
let's face it. Like, everyone who's gone up by themselves has died, so you know.
I think it's a safe bet that if I'm running in the opposite direction of the killer, I can get away. He killed the guy. I'm not the guy.
What do you mean he killed the guy?
He's killed at least 3 people at this point. I have no idea what Dante's thinking.
Dante
Okay.
know,
Yeah, what does Dante know?
Hold-
I don't remember what we
Well,
know.
1 second. I need to message Otto another bit of important information.
Oh boy.
Because I'm trying to recall. So Joanne only knows that only knows for a fact that he's killed one person, right?
At this point, for a fact, only Eric is being known as someone who died.
Okay, so as far as I know, only Eric is dead.
Well,
But
people are missing,
I feel
so
like
Dante is
Joanne,
too.
people have gone missing, and Joanne's gonna like feel like, okay, yeah, I think people are dead. You know.
Is that the lady Jim Carrey?
All right,
Yeah.
I sent Otto the lore details.
Oh
I
God.
sent him a script.
How much
Oh,
lore did
Lord.
Tyler give him?
Tyler gave me a little outline, but
Oh boy.
You don't get it, Joanne, says Dante. I can't go to prison.
I can't go to prison or go back to
I
prison.
can't go to prison.
Are you? Did you? What? Did you kill them? Like what? Why
Listen
would
to
you
me.
go to prison?
Somebody's dead. The cops are definitely on their way. I ain't going to prison.
But you haven't done anything wrong, right? Right?
I'm a bad guy, okay? I can't go to prison.
You know what? I'm not gonna argue with you on this one. If you want to go off and you want to get killed, fine. Go have fun. I'm going back to camp with Tammy. Tammy, come on.
as you turn and look at Tammy, you see a large raincoated man standing behind Tammy.
Ah, no, Tammy!
Everyone roll brains checks for initiative.
Everyone?
All three of you.
Okay.
Everyone.
Okay, let me.
Well, no,
Everyone.
the,
Tammy,
the three
she's-
people in the scene.
Sorry.
Paco, real quick,
Um.
can you,
Oh, where's? Oh,
Wait, hold on,
crap,
hold on.
where's
What's
Kenny's
going
info?
on? Hey, wait.
That's okay.
What's going on?
I figured it out.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Where is Tammy's info?
It should be pinned. Yeah. Under pinned messages, there's an area for secondary characters.
It's under general, under character sheets.
It's under general. And her character's the
Found it. Okay.
elitist preppy. Yeah.
8452.
Found her. What we did? What is this again?
This is brains checks for initiative for the kill scene.
Crap! I don't remember how to do this.
It's
Remind me how to do this.
for brains. It's 4D, whatever your brains is.
Brains 4D. Okay. So normal is
D8.
8,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, normal is D8.
Yep.
Okay, so for Tammy, 5, 4, 8, 4. So 2 4s.
Okay. And what is did Danny have a brains check roll?
Dante rolled.
Or Dante,
8, 4,
rather, sorry.
5, 2.
8, 4, 5, 2. Okay, that is not a success.
No.
And then is good 4 or 10?
It's good as 6.
Or 6 or
Good
10?
is D6.
Yeah, good as D6.
Good is D6? Okay. So then for Joanne, that is, there are no doubles.
No doubles? Okay, so only one matching set, so this means that, oddly enough, Tammy, who was the one who was snuck up upon, is the only one with initiative. You can go first or second with Tammy.
Tammy's the only survivor.
I can go first or second with Tammy.
Yeah, you get to choose.
First, I guess.
All right, you're going first. So whatever your choice of action is right now.
Okay.
And I
Okay.
guess for
can
for the
I can just do
record,
whatever.
for the
Yeah.
record of the killers, this is, and the nickname is Captain Grabby Hands because this is the
Right.
one without the weapon.
Right. Okay. Okay. I have not done one of these yet, so let me remember how to do this. So I can just do whatever, right?
Yes, it's just whatever choice you want to make right now.
Yeah. Right now, Tammy is so Tammy. Turn around because she's gonna see the look of horror on Joanne's face. Turn around. Oh my God! And she's gonna scream. And she's gonna run to hide behind Dante.
All right, do a finesse check.
So it's gonna be like ah! And then ah! And run.
All right,
Just like that.
we're doing finesse.
Okay. Shit. Okay. Finesse. Okay. Finesse is normal. Okay. My brain is not on. Okay. So that would be no doubles. 6, 7, 1, 4.
6, 7, 1, 4. Yikes! So 1 is -1 stat loss, which she's a
Right.
secondary character, and she starts at 0. She's actually already at dead.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Yeah, so there would
Wah.
be an additional D3, but in this case, she's already dead. All right, so
So Tammy's dead.
Tammy's dead.
Is
All
that
right.
what we're going for?
She turned around, went to yell. The killer grabbed her head, breaking it and spinning it around to make it look back at the rest of you.
Oh,
Cool. I love that kind of.
All right, and now that
no!
has
Tammy!
now that that has happened, Tammy falls to the ground, and it is up to Joanne and Dante to make a decision.
I didn't know she was part owl.
Kill. I love it.
Dante is, for want of a better term, very upset.
Okay, so
You both are
I
acting
only
at the
have one
same
survival
time,
point.
so
That's awful. But I also have wholesome. What's wholesome do? I don't remember. Fuck. Me. Okay, so does Dante go next or is Joanne go next?
because you both lost initiative, you go at the same time. So,
Okay,
yeah.
Dante, you pick what you're gonna do first.
Well, Dante is impossible to intimidate.
Right.
This
He's
is true.
Very angry that the killer just killed a sweet, innocent lady right in front of him.
What a hero.
What a hero. So he proceeds to drop kick Captain Grabby Hands
All right, we're gonna be doing a brawn check here.
and yell to Joanne, "Run."
Oh,
Now, he has the positive trait strong. So is that...
all right. So Dante here, because he has impossible to intimidate, you're not going to be getting any stat loss, and because you have strong, you'll be rolling additional die. So that's 5d whatever your brawn is.
Awesome. 88472.
And was that a normal or normal roll?
Yes.
Okay, with a normal roll, because those are toppers, you get 2 survival points, and then you roll an additional D3 survival point.
Okay. D3. That's a D6 divided by 2. Sorry about that. Alright, so he has a total of 4 survival points right now.
All right, you are at 4 survival points. You run up, you drop kick Captain Grabby Hands, and he stumbles backwards briefly, but regains his composure and begins to reach down and grab your legs.
Well, crap. Does Joanne wish to act?
So he reaches down and grabs his legs.
He's getting ready to reach down and grab his legs, has not done so yet.
him in the fucking
I
face.
am going to take my clipboard and just smack Grabby Hands on the back of the head.
Alrighty, that is a brawn as well, so roll a brawn check.
Oh, God, this is gonna suck. All right. Brawn is. Oh my God, that's poor. Why did I decide to do this? Okay, that's there. Okay. That is 7439.
7439. Because this
7439, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Because this is Joanne's first first bit of stat loss, it does not count for primary characters, so you will not lose any survival points, but
Okay.
you're basically not going to be getting an advantage. You swing the clipboard down, it bursts, but does not stop Captain Grabby Hands from grabbing with his hands.
Oh no.
Well, that's worrisome.
Kick him in the face.
Kick him in the balls.
I have bad brawn.
You still have a foot.
I do still have a foot.
Unleash your psychic powers.
Words added.
Can I scream, let him go? And like kick him.
Well, it's whichever one of you
What?
wants to go first. So if Dante wants to try to get
Yeah.
out of this, he can also
Yeah.
try to move.
I was hoping that the clipboard would distract Captain Grabby Hands, but
Right?
his attention is still fixed on Dante.
Yes, he is. He, in fact, now his hands are around both of your ankles.
All right. So Dante withdraws the shank from his back pocket
Ooh.
Ew.
and attempts to ram it into the killer's throat.
Alrighty. Give a brawn.
Okay. 8, 2, 3, 4, 3.
8. Okay, so you get 2 survival points.
Awesome. Sitting at a decent number.
All right. The knife hits the killer in the side of the neck, causing him to stumble backwards. But you look down at your knife and it's bent.
Well, shit.
What the shit?
So the killer shakes himself off and is now staring both of you down
Where did you try to stab him?
in the neck.
In the throat.
Oh.
Okay, but so Dante's able to shake him off?
Yes, right now the killer has been shaken off for a moment, but is now staring down the both of you.
I'm gonna run the fuck back to camp. Run! I'm just running. I'm running. I'm going. I'm out of here.
Finesse!
Dante, we gotta go. Let's run. And we just
Finesse it!
Holy zoinks, Joanne.
like yeah. Okay, finesse.
Yeah.
Okay. 8112.
5, 4, 6, 3.
8, 1, 1, 2, 5, 4, 6, 3, you say?
It's a straight.
All right.
Come
Joanne gained 2 survival points. I think you should be at 3 right now.
Yes, that's
Okay.
what I have here. Too.
And Dante do a D3 of stat loss.
Okay.
3 survival points. Why won't my
Uses-
PDF reader work?
3
Dang.
survival points. He's sitting at 3 now.
Alrighty.
Okay, we keep going. Is there more
Yeah.
stuff?
So well, okay. So you're both at I think 3 now.
Yes.
As you're beginning to run off, Captain Grabby Hands makes another attempt to grab
To grab
At
with
the
his
hands. of Dante again. He's really upset that Dante drop kicked him and tried to stab him in the throat. So
I mean, yeah.
So
I can absolutely see that.
Like you be?
Joanne is making her making a bit of a pace ahead and has outpaced the both of them, but
Ooh.
Dante is still being held back by
So
Mr.
he's
Grabby.
gripped.
Yes, you were gripped at
I
the
thought
moment.
grabbing hands. I thought you were able to shake off grabbing hands.
He did, but he just
Yeah,
failed
but
this. He
in
just
trying
failed the
to
stab.
Run away. He
Oh.
He just failed the stab.
Okay.
So Dante screams, "Help me!" and tries to get the killer into an armbar.
All right, so we're gonna do a brawn real quick.
Okay. 6, 5, 5, 6, 5.
Holy cow! Yeah. That is 3.
Full house, baby.
That is 3 stat point or survival points. So buff that back up.
Okie doke.
As you begin to try to put on the arm bar, he kind of slips out and steps back a little bit, giving you enough time to make a decision.
Run away.
Wait, so is he at an arm lock or not?
No, he slipped out of it.
Now he slipped out.
Okay.
All it did was it gave
Dante
Dante some
escaped his
space.
grip.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep running.
All right, finesse.
I'm gonna look back. Joanne looks back, see that Dante is not captured still. Like Dante's like free, you know. And Joanne's just gonna keep booking it.
Dante will follow suit.
All right, both.
Dante, run!
Both of you-
Dante, run! Dante! You know.
We're gonna have 2 finesse rolls here.
Okay.
4, 7, 6, 6.
4, 7, 6, 6. Gain 2 survival points.
Awesome.
8472.
8, 4, 7, 2.
847.
D3 of stat loss.
No, a D3 of stat loss.
Mm-hmm.
Wham, wham, wham. Okay. Is 1.
You're at 1? Or you
Yeah.
just lost 1?
I rolled a 1.
Okay, so it's just you lose 1 survival point.
Okay.
So you are at...
I'm at 2 now.
You're at 2, and Dante is at...
Don't you get to like not lose a thing as a survival point or something like first time?
Yeah, we
You
already
would lose
did.
1?
We already did that at the beginning.
We did at the beginning? Okay.
Yeah. So
Double
it's
checking.
Dante's sitting at 8.
at 8, and I believe that's the highest you can go on that, right?
For secondary characters, I think so.
Let me open up the...
I don't know the rules.
Okay, with once you reach the top of the survival point marker, then you're out of the scene.
Oh, it is
Yeah.
possible that Dante has succeeded.
Yeah, so I need to actually look up the character sheets and double check the ruling on that, because it is very rare that you guys escape these.
I was very much expecting Dante to not survive this encounter.
Even
He's the
though
hero of the
Joanne had
community.
failed this role, I think she's far enough ahead, and the book says that if one person gets out of the kill scene, it's up to my discretion if the other one also gets out. So because both of you are far enough ahead, you have completely outran the killer.
Yay!
Now the both of you are going to roll d6s to see how many survival points you have for next time.
5. I rolled a 5.
All right, so you'll start at 5 survival points at next kill scene, and you'll start at, what did you roll?
Me?
No, Otto. Otto 3? You'll start at 3 at the next one.
Awesome. Dante's a god. He's just gonna wrestle his way out of every kill scene. It's gonna be great.
He's going to save all of us with a bent knife.
He's gonna suplex.
Sweet.
fucking-
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
See,
gonna
what I
suplex
need,
the
what I need is
Iceman
some more
off a
genre
cliff.
points, because I can use genre points to negate one survival loss.
He's gonna suplex one of the guys off Devil's Land.
Get the fuck out of here!
Alrighty. But yeah, so you guys managed to escape Captain Grabby Hands, and you're making your way back to camp. At which point, you run into Crystal Lake, who ran in this general direction. And Crystal Lake, unfortunately, ran directly towards where Gerald's body was.
Oh no.
So that is where she has
That's
been this whole
unfortunate.
time.
Okay, so we found the body.
Yep. You are at the general middle point of the hiking trail where this took place.
Okay.
Which is why they ran into
well-
Grabby Hands, because this is where Grabby Hands had killed Gerald.
This is upsetting for
Mm-hmm.
Crystal. Very upsetting.
Crystal, roll a spirit
Um,
check to see if you're freaking out.
Okay. 2611.
Peter wants to know if he can jump in and just make jokes.
Peter, no.
I bitch.
I'm just to keep things. I guess make sure I can keep track of everything. I'm gonna say no for now, but you're free to do that in the chat all you want.
He does it anyway.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it was a 2611 Paka. I don't know if you heard.
Oh, 2611. Okay, so you're not freaking out, but you're really upset.
She's very about to freak out, I'm gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
She'll also kind of just kneel down next to the body and be like, Gerald, this is a joke. This is a joke, right? You're just knocked out. she'll,
And
like,
as
start
I was saying,
shaking
Dante
the body.
and Joanne have run into you, basically.
She does not care that these guys are here. Unless they want to say something.
Oh shit, goes Dante. Gerald.
Crystal's going to hear that, look up, and say, do you guys know what happened? Kent said that they ran into some guy in a raincoat, and she cannot finish sentences right now.
Alrighty, what will the lot of you do?
Dante kneels down beside Crystal and says, "Listen, I know it's Gerald, but the guy, and we gotta go."
The guy who did this?
Yep.
Wait,
Yep.
no, but the guy just came and he took an axe and he
Axe.
yeah, there
Guy
was,
didn't have an axe. Guy grabbed me like 6 times.
wait, you ran into somebody, but there was somebody back at camp and he had an
Also,
axe and
Ash,
he
I don't know
ran
if you
away
heard,
from
but
it.
you're also in this scene.
Oh, I am? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, Joanne and Dante ran and found Crystal in this bit.
Oh, I got it, okay.
he took the director's body with him. He put an axe through his chest and
Okay.
Dante, I told you were gonna die.
Danny and
Dante
Johnny, they
and
ran
Joanne
after him, and I thought I was following them, but you
Put
ran
two
into a
and two
different guy.
together.
Joanne absolutely
are you-
puts two and two together.
Alrighty. Actually, you know what? Let's roll some spirits to see if you guys can put 2 and 2 together in this scenario.
Okay.
Oh boy.
5765.
Alrighty. That's probably good enough. I'll just you guys all realize
With my rolls tonight.
oh crap, there's 2 killers.
There's two killers.
Oh,
Ah!
Oops.
no. Okay.
Did you guys have like grabby hands?
No, he had an axe, and
Our guy didn't have an axe.
Wait, hold
he
on
had
one
an
minute.
axe, and he killed Director Burkholder, and Johnny and Danny ran after him, and I was following
Joanne
them.
did succeed that spirit check, right?
Yes, Joanne did.
Okay. So Dante has the negative spirit trait, perpetual screw up.
Oh, it's
So
true.
the light bulb goes off above his head, and he says, "Holy shit! That killer's fast!"
Oh God. No,
This was going
Dante.
very
No.
second.
No.
All right.
No.
Well,
I'm gonna pat
these
him on the-
3
pat him on
are
the head.
kind of having a little powwow right here. What will you guys do now? Because I don't know if you can sit in this area for too much longer.
Guys,
We need to go back to camp. Okay, where are we? Where are we on the map?
On the map, you guys are... So, when they were running towards 10 and 12, basically right where the Camp Bastion name is.
Okay.
Like-
Oh fuck, that's way north. That's,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
stupid.
gonna say we run back to.
Like
what's
at the
Joanne-
bottom
what's
part
Joanne
of the
gonna
map.
recommend?
At the...
What's Joanne gonna recommend?
you're right above the Health Lodge, basically. Where it says Camp Bastion on the map near the Health Lodge.
Right above the health lodge.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you're basically right where the name Camp Bastion is. Yeah.
Oh, well, Crystal, since I guess we've realized there are 2 killers, she's gonna say, wait, Johnny and Danny, they ran after the first guy. I don't know if they know that there's another one. We need to
You know
find
what?
them.
I don't care about those guys. I think we should go back to the camp, get in one of the cars, and drive up to Four Corners and get help.
Alrighty, is that your decision?
That's what Joanne says.
Crystal doesn't want to be out here by herself.
Dante is
So-
completely unafraid and wants to go and save the lives of Danny and Johnny.
Tammy is dead. We watched her die. Okay?
Danny. No, Danny and Johnny.
I know, but Tammy's dead. We watched her die.
Danny died, yeah.
I'm not cool with that. I want to
don't
get out of
want
here and go find some
Danny
help.
and Johnny to die.
I want to go find some help so none of us die.
I want to know.
I think
split
it's a
up.
little late for none of us to die.
Whatever.
Alrighty.
Listen, says Dante. The thinner we're spread, the more we can get done.
That's how that works.
Oh boy. Okay, so that's a genre point right there.
Oh yeah.
So it kind of seems like Dante is gonna go look for Danny and Johnny. That Crystal doesn't want to.
She doesn't want to leave them alone, but she also wants to just get out and away from the body of her dead boyfriend.
Alrighty.
So she's willing to just leave.
And
this
is
area.
Joanne going to be heading to the car?
Yes, she will go with Joanne.
Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, Joanne and Crystal will be heading to the van that is still there.
Better be.
I hope we know how to drive.
They're heading over.
I'm like 22.
That means nothing.
All right. So, Dante's going to be running off in that direction. You two are heading back to the cars. In the meantime, we're going to pick up with Kent, who is all alone.
Hi.
Oh shit.
All alone with the children.
Kent is all alone
Phil.
with the children.
When did you get back?
I've been back.
Yeah, he just... His character hasn't been around because he stayed with the children, but now we're heading back to him.
Unlike you guys, I'm counseling the camp.
You're such a patient youngster.
This is why
Still
Chad
can't.
bullied Ken in high school.
This,
Yeah.
I'm doing my job.
God.
My job.
Fuck. What do I do here?
It's up to you. Yeah, but
I will
you're in the health
okay.
lodge with like 40 plus kids.
Barricade the door.
Are there buses around here?
No, there are
Barricade
not.
the door with the children.
I feel like the shuttle buses wouldn't stick around for a whole summer.
Oh yeah, no, they're
So there
gone.
And they
no bu-
probably drop
there's
them
no
off and they'll
buses.
be back at the end.
There's a van,
Shit.
but
There's
there's a
Johnny's
van, but
car.
the van is not nearly large enough to carry this many kids.
There's Johnny's car, but Johnny has the keys.
Can I set a trap?
Do you have anything with which to set a trap?
Are you gonna Home Alone the Health Lodge?
Please
God.
go on the health lodge.
Is there? Shit. Okay, I'm gonna need something big to drop on. I'm gonna need a rope. And a bucket of water.
Is Kent able to convince the children to be his minions in building?
You know
this
what?
Machiavellian trap?
If Kent wants to try to convince the kids to Home Alone this shit, he can try to
Oh
spirit.
my God.
Please.
No. Okay, sure.
Okay, if you spirit it up, try to
Uh,
try to rile up these children to help you Home Alone.
Heed
Spur
my
the
voice.
people onto a revolution.
Whatcha? 1741.
1741. The kids are really on board, honestly. They're like, you're
I
right.
want to hear Kent's speech.
Actually, you know what? Give your speech.
Ah, shit.
Give your speech. Come on.
Speech.
All right, kids. I know something really horrible just happened, but I need your help. We're gonna make sure that something like that isn't gonna happen again at this camp. I am your camp counselor, and I'm going to protect you no matter what. So help me, help you. Let's gather the materials to set a trap so that we can stop these people before they ever have a chance to hurt you.
Rips off-
Rah, rah, rah.
Rips off his shirt.
Absolutely amazing.
Woo! Everyone's really on board. They're cheering. All right. So the camp is your playground. Basically, just if you're going to have to look around at each different place that's on the map to find some useful stuff.
Oh shit. Fuck. Hang on.
Did this campaign just turn into Pikmin?
Yes.
You also have to throw the children at the killer.
Okay, I
Absolutely.
need you guys to make a bridge.
Camp
Get some bomb
MacGyver.
rocks. Shit. What is around here that is useful to me? The shed. Where's the shed? I'll go to the groundskeeper's shed. No, that's too
No,
far
that's
away.
really far. You're at 8. So the stuff that is close is 4 and 6. Past that is
Showers.
3 and
Alright, guys,
5.
help me out here. How do I MacGyver something here?
The closest you could possibly go to potentially find useful things is 7, 12, and 13. So you'd be far away from the kids for a while.
Well, shit, what's in storage?
I'm just saying where the
What
storage
in
is.
storage?
I know.
Okay, for
Next
now,
time on Dragon Ball Z.
Last time.
For now, just what I'm gonna instruct them to do. I'm gonna leave. You guys get as much stuff as you possibly can to barricade the door.
All right.
So I can't get back in.
The kids start picking up the waiting room chairs.
Themselves.
They try to get a shelf moved over. In the meantime, you're running towards there, and we will catch up with Danny and Johnny, who are at the groundskeeper's cabin.
So we were unable to find any trace of the killer.
You couldn't find the trace anywhere.
Danny wishes to search for bloodstains or tracks because he is very worried about his uncle.
Roll brains.
Johnny is also concerned because he just said, I feel like we're missing something, and he realized it's Crystal.
Oh God. Well, let's see. Would his puzzle-solving trait come in handy here?
Sure. We'll let you roll an additional die for that.
Okay. 42236.
4, 2. What was it again?
42236.
You see what appears to be some scrape marks in the dirt and a small blood trail heading towards the Devil's Land.
Johnny, come over here, says Danny.
Johnny walks over. Plop,
I
plop, plop.
found tracks.
Wow.
We should follow them.
I mean, I'm worried about Crystal, but okay.
You hear a
Oh, shit,
noise!
Crystal!
You hear a noise coming from behind you! What will you do?
It's
Paco, you cut out.
I said, what will you do?
You?
I said,
you.
yeah, what will you do? You hear
Turn
some...
around and say, "Who's there?" brandishing a hammer.
And Johnny brandishes the blowtorch knife.
Roll brain.
Combo.
I guess roll brains. The both of yous.
Okay. Brian's
8517.
8-5.
310 310 34.
Okay. Danny just sees, like, a shape heading towards him. Johnny recognizes it to be Dante.
Oh. Kill him!
Act accordingly.
Oh no!
Don't deal. Dante, what are you doing here?
What am I doing here? What are you doing here? We gotta get out of here.
Did you find Wes?
No, I couldn't find Wes, but Gerald's fucking dead.
Oh shit! Danny, we gotta go. We'll put everyone
Not
in
without Uncle Luke.
Look, we'll all get in my car. We'll go find the police. We'll get the fucking army for God's sake, and we'll blow this place to Kingdom Come, and we'll
Wait,
rescue your
says
uncle.
Dante. What happened to Luke? Does Johnny wish to field this one, so I'm not talking to myself?
I don't remember what happened.
Danny pipes up and says, Uncle Luke got axed in the chest and the Batman
Oh,
dragged
yeah.
him down to fucking Devil's Land.
Oh yeah, that's what happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And Dante
I
says,
like
"Shit,
that
we
Johnny
gotta save
completely
Luke."
forgot the reason he headed to the groundskeeper's cabin in the first place.
He also forgot how to read.
Yeah.
Just briefly.
I hate it when that happens.
So Dante and Danny both wish to follow in the tracks of Uncle Luke and the Axeman.
Johnny will follow because he wants to see if he can find Wes and just grab everyone, get in the car, and just get out of here.
All right,
Dude,
you
after
guys.
you guys are done here, you should totally make a band called Uncle Luke and the Axemen.
Uncle Luke and the X-Men. All right, you guys have decided to head towards the Devil Land. We're gonna pick up with Joanne and Crystal.
I'm heading back to the car at the camp still. But it's
Mhm.
still
Following.
Joanne's plan.
And while the two of you are doing that, you can see Kent running about, looking eager to find something.
Kent,
Crystal
what are you
is-
doing?
Well, I'm gonna set a trap for the killer.
Oh, wait. First,
All right, have fun with that. Okay, great.
Crystal's going to walk up to Kent and smack him and say, "You left Gerald there to die?"
Okay, first of all, rude.
Actually.
Second of all, what do you want me to do? I'm like 4'11" and like 80 pounds.
I don't know. You nerds always find some way to break out of these situations. You can
You decided to start fist fighting him. I just wanted to run.
Did you have to roll your dice to decide to run? Nerd!
In the back of his mind, he hears Dante making fun of him.
Go home and play slasher fic
Ooh.
With your fucking spider.
The ghost of Chad.
Oh,
Every ghost in here.
the ghost of Chad.
Oh,
Gonna
goodness.
start a band called Ghost of Chad.
It's what he deserves at this point, I think.
Alrighty.
All right, whatever.
What are you guys going to do? Or is
I'm gonna keep going about my business.
All right.
Yeah, I'm beelining
following
for that
after
van.
Joanne.
all right.
I'm beelining for that van. I don't
Can-
know where it's parked right now.
Actually, I think you guys are heading in the same direction.
Oh,
Boy.
yeah, because
awkward.
the storage is 7, which is where Kent is going, and we agreed in the last episode that the van was parked
right.
between 2 and 7.
That's right. That's right.
So you guys walk towards the
I
van.
was like, whatever, and I keep walking.
You guys, all 3 of you, walk towards 7. All just kind of quiet, not really making conversation. It's a little awkward.
Do I know where the keys are to the van? Are they in the office?
Oh, we
Roll
should probably have the keys.
roll a spirit
Yeah.
roll a spirit check, because this is luck based.
So that you can will the car into starting.
So wait, would I know that?
3621.
3,
Oh yeah, I
6,
should
2,
tell Kent
1.
there are 2 killers, huh?
No. Would I know if Crystal and Gerald were dating?
Oh, would you?
Nobody knew except for maybe Joanne.
Yeah,
Oh.
Joanne, I knew because I walked in on them making out or something.
I don't
Man,
think.
I don't even know why you care so much about this guy.
Anyway, well, we'll get back.
Because he was.
You don't. Joanne does not remember where the keys are at the moment.
Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna look in the office.
She's a little scatterbrained at the moment. All right. You're gonna head towards the main office, which is 1 on the map,
1,
so it's in the
yes.
opposite direction.
Yes.
Alrighty, you'll head off in that direction. Kent making his way to the storage. What is Crystal going to be doing in this scenario?
She is going to wait by the van and try and pull herself together after
Alright.
everything that has happened.
Crystal stands next to the van. Kent goes in towards the storage, and we're gonna stick with Joanne, who goes back to 1 in the office. She walks into the main area, which is where the secretary desk was, and she can see a handful of doors.
Poor Tammy.
Shit, I should have told the kids to block the windows.
Was this me or just Crystal?
No, this is you. Joanne walked into the main office in the
Yeah.
in the section where the secretary's desk was.
Right.
It's-
So I'm gonna start looking in drawers and on, cause it's the camp van, right?
yes, it's the camp van.
Yeah, it's the camp van. Or like it's Luke's
Oh.
van.
Alrighty, I'll just read this area. The largest room is in front, where you'll find the secretary station, as well as a sizable waiting area, complete with 3 chairs and a sofa. So you could check the desk and the sofa.
So who's the van belong to? Do I know that?
Mr. Burkhalter would have told you it belonged to him on day 1.
Okay, so I have a feeling. So I'm gonna search through everything
Mm-hmm. Alright, so
that I
brain.
can find.
Let's do brains check at the desk
on.
first, I suppose.
Because it occurs to me that the keys might be on his person, and we don't know where his person is.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, in that sizable waiting area, you can see 2 main rooms. One is listed as
Okay.
director's office, and the other is listed as a restroom.
Okay, I'm going to the director's office then.
Alright, you head into the director's office. This is where Mr. Burkhalter conducts camp business. It has the typical outdoorsy decor. A big bearskin rug covers a large section of the floor, and you can see his desk towards the back and just a couple of miscellaneous shelves.
I'm gonna go to his desk and start digging in the drawers.
Alrighty, roll a brains.
Brains, rolling them brains. 2155.
2155. You start rummaging through his desk. You can find a bunch of knickknacks and such, but you do not find any keys.
Shit. I don't see any hooks on the walls or anything.
Nope, no hooks.
Just nowhere. I'm gonna. There's a phone in his office, right?
Yes, there is. There is
Right?
indeed.
There's
There
a
is.
phone in his office?
Yes, there is indeed a phone in his office.
I'm gonna pick up the fucking phone and call the police department.
Mm-hmm. All right. You pick up the phone. You put it to your ear, and it is silent. The
And
phone.
what?
It's silent. You start moving the numbers. You start pressing things. It's not making any noises to indicate that it's working.
Fucking course not. All right. I'm going to angrily bang the phone on the counter on the desk. Just like
Roll a brawn.
in frustration.
Roll a brawn.
Okay, Braun. All right. I was just gonna roll bang in frustration. 7883.
Oh, destroy it! Smash the system! Anarchy forever!
Wait, what did you get for the roll?
A 7388
7388.
or like 7838. Yeah.
1 second.
Where's the
Bark?
doggo?
Bork?
Bork.
Bork, bork.
Bork. Fork.
Barfk.
Meh.
Sniff.
Bork. Heh. Bork. Bork. Bork.
And that's just the entire rest of the stream.
Right.
Yep, everyone turns into
He's just
dogs.
going bork. Bork. Heck.
Sorry about that. I am back. For the
Hi, back. I'm Dad.
for the sake of the comedic effect, when you hit the phone on the counter, it broke.
Wah, wah.
Just because you rolled so good.
You were too strong.
Too powerful. All right. Whatever you wish to do now.
Do I know of any other phones on the campsite?
You do not.
There aren't any, or I do not know of any.
You do not know of any.
Well, I'm gonna go fucking looking for some. I can't find keys to the van. I can't find a working phone in this office. I'm gonna go check the dining hall for a phone.
Alrighty. While you are heading towards the dining hall.
Or you know what? Groundskeeper. Dining hall first, and then I'll probably go to the groundskeeper's cabin.
Alright, you'll be heading to the groundskeeper area, but for now we're going to pick up with Kent in the storage area as he's going to be looking around for stuff.
Okay, there's one specific item I'm looking for in here.
Alrighty.
Bear trap.
Oh God.
Yes, that's what's on every
Alrighty.
camp.
Yeah, tape it to your fist and punch the killer.
Yeah! No.
Traps all day and traps all night.
Well, you walk inside the storage. It's a 20 feet by 20 feet structure that houses a lot of supplies and gear used for outdoor activities, including some bows, some arrows, baseball equipment, kickballs, life vests, and fishing poles.
Oh my god, can I go like totally survivalist on this? Like I'm wearing like football armor and like football gear as armor. I got like a bow and arrow.
There's no football gear,
Is
but
there
you
a bear trap? Is there a bear trap?
there's
in here?
you don't see a bear trap, but you could absolutely take the bows and arrows if you would wish.
Okay. How many bows and arrows could I reasonably carry? I'll take all the bows and arrows.
Alrighty. It doesn't specify how many bows are in here. I'm gonna say maybe like 2.
Okay.
You get 2 bows and you get a reasonable amount of arrows. Let's say 15. So 15 arrows and 2 bows.
Okay.
Go Team Arrow.
Dual wielding.
Yeah.
Dual wield the bows. It'll go great.
Alrighty.
Somebody posted reaction videos while we're in the middle of this.
I found one. Whatever.
Look at the top of his head.
All right. So, you get all that stuff. Not really stuff that would help you barricading the what's it called? The health lodge.
Okay.
But you could potentially find stuff.
Oh, I forgot about the health lodge.
There is also the canoe storage at 13. And there is a bandstand
Make
/
up an entire
stage
canoe.
at 12.
I'm gonna go check on the kids real quick.
All right, heading back towards the kids
guys
at the
alive?
health lodge. All right.
How's that barricading?
How's that barricading indeed? Mazerly messaged
like the sound of
asking if she has hot wiring abilities. I need to look up what Gerald's stats were because I don't think he.
Listen to that dog.
Yeah, he's mad. Someone knocked at my door and.
How dare they?
I know.
Killer.
Well,
Who knocks on fucking doors nowadays? Fucking message me on Skype, you troglodyte.
Right. So when you went to, well, Gerald did not have anything of the sort that could help with hot wiring. If you want to give it a try, you can attempt a spirit check to hotwire it, but that would require
I absolutely can try.
But that would require 3 matching numbers.
You know,
If you want to give it a go.
we're gonna try this and see how it goes.
Alrighty. Roll a spirit to see if you can figure out how to hotwire a car.
Well, I got 5353.
5353. Sadly, that is...
Shit.
That's not what... when I say 3 matching numbers, it has to be the same number. So sadly, that does not work. You just kind of fumble around. You have absolutely no idea what you're doing.
Johnny would know how to do it.
Johnny's heading towards the devil.
Tried. Well, with that failed, I'm going to follow Kent back to all of the children.
Alrighty. Kent and Crystal are walking back towards the children.
Oh, I'll give Crystal one of the
TV.
bows.
Huh? What's up?
Thanks for the bow.
Alright, she has a
And, like,
bow.
And like 5 arrows. You probably need those.
Okay.
Just beat the killer to death with a bow.
As you are walking back, to the health lodge, you can see Captain Grabby Hands punching at the wall.
Oh shit!
Uh-oh.
No!
He's trying to get into where the children are.
The barricade,
Oh shit! Kent!
the barricade was effective.
For now.
Sea of children screaming.
Quick, kid, shoot his dick off.
The ghost of Chad giving advice.
Oh my
Thank
God.
you, Chad.
What will you
Least
two
he
do?
could do. But we have shit, dude. We gotta fire our bows.
We gotta fire the bows. We gotta save the children.
Fire a bow?
Yes.
Just chuck the bow.
Alright, we're gonna do this like
Arc it.
Tomb Raider. I'm gonna construct explosive tipped arrows.
Oh my God.
Out of my urine and pine leaves.
Yes.
I don't know if you have this equipment to make a fire arrow, but you two can do arrows. And this is technically a kill scene, but you guys have initiative because you're attacking him. So you guys are making the first move.
Oh,
Alright,
shit.
what are we rolling?
Is this finesse?
Yeah, this would be finesse. In the other game, we learned that marksman is a finesse ability. So that told me
Okay.
that using firearms of bows and arrows is finesse.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Bah!
So
1661.
1661. All right. You get 4 survival points here.
What a hero.
Okay.
And what was,
Okay,
wait,
I
was,
got
was-
7,
did you have good?
8,
Did you
6,
wait? Hold on. Did
5.
you have good finesse?
Yes.
Oh, then you also roll a D3 of survival point gain.
What?
You also roll a
D3
D3
survival point gain.
of survival point gain.
Okay, how many survival points do I start at?
Oh, you know what? I think we forgot to when you escaped the kill scene earlier, we forgot to roll a D6 to see what you stayed at.
You want me to
Phil,
do
it
that
says.
I guess
Oh, never mind.
we'll stick you at 1 just cuz that's where primary characters are
Alright.
usually at. So
So I rolled a 1, so I get 5.
yes, you'll be getting 5 survival points with this.
So I'm at
Oh my God.
6.
All right,
Kent
you're at
did
6.
something.
Kent fires a bow and arrow. It hits the
Oh
back,
my god.
and he's
What a
spot
hero.
on. He hits the shoulder of the individual, but the bow or the arrow rather bounces off.
Okay. This
The
guy's
shoulder
fucking...
is the base of the hand. If you take out the shoulders, he can't grab you anymore.
We're dealing with the fucking Terminator.
This is the fucking Iron Man-sized giant.
And this was
Not-
the same
pretty
killer. This was the same killer that Dante tried to stab with the shank and it bent.
I'm calling it right now. The Axeman is Joanne's, and this is some sort of golem that he constructed out of rocks.
The fuck?
Okay.
But that being said, you did get the grabby hands' attention.
I'm like, hey! You stay away from those kids!
What will
have his
Crystal
attention, now
Lake
what?
do?
Well, So she saw that the arrow did absolutely nothing, and it just kind of bounced off of this guy, right?
Correct.
Did it make a sound when it hit him?
I
Yeah,
An arrow
did
hits
it?
him. An
yes.
arrow hits a killer, and nobody's around to hear it.
What kind of sound did it make?
What sort of sound?
A
I
ting.
just asked. A ting.
Dang.
He's a
Mm.
golem. He's a
A
fucking
ting.
golem.
Hey, Kent, I don't think this guy... That's not normal, right? She's going to draw the bow that he gave her and,
Okay.
like, shakily aim it at this guy.
All right, finesse.
It's a fucking
Uh,
robot.
8566.
8566. Okay, so that is 2 survival points. You launch another one. It flies forward and hits the mask of said killer, and it begins to droop on his face. You can't quite see yet.
Kent, aim at the mask.
I'll try. What's the killer gonna do?
Well, the killer
You should also back it up.
There's
You
not
hit
a
the
whole lot
mask
for him
enough
to
with
do.
one mask.
He reaches over, grabs part of the wall that he had been punching, and rips it out, and he has a sharp board of wood, and he is heading he is
This a
running
fucking
towards
robot.
y'all. He is running towards y'all.
Fuck you, asshole.
Need
Yeah.
the bucket, Kent.
I'm gonna walk backwards,
Just
but
walk.
shoot at his face.
Oh, you know what? Finesse.
What a hero.
Finesse
On
it
a
up.
bing! Oh my god!
What'd you get?
6366.
6366.
I don't believe you.
Hold
I
on.
believe you,
Is
but I
that
don't
a-
You
believe
know
you.
that Kent is
Shit.
Satan.
Well, okay.
Kent is the hero we
What
need.
are those toppers?
Yes.
Okay, toppers. Wow. All right. You get 3 survival points, and you get a D3 of survival point gain.
Hey Phil, do you remember last time when I
don't
said
want
that Kent was going to save everyone and you thought I was making fun of you and you told me to shut up?
You were totally making fun of me, but go
No,
off.
Kent's a
that's-
god, dude.
At
Okay.
some point, Kent's gonna lose his glasses, and his hair will be like slicked back and badass.
He'll also have a
He's
chainsaw.
Benji-kun.
I believe that's the Pro ZD sketch, but yeah.
Okay, I looked up Benji and I just found a cool dog. So
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Phil, did you do your D3?
yeah, it was a 1. I
A
have
1?
10 survival points.
You have 10.
10 holes. It stops at 8.
It stops at 8, but yeah, you're technically out of this thing. So okay, here's what happens. The arrow hits the other little bit that was just barely holding the mask on. It falls off. The killer in question throws his hands up towards his face and then turns around and starts running off.
Ah,
God
shit.
damn it. Captain Grabby Hands, you a busted.
Nice shot, Kent.
Well,
Can't find
Paco,
out
you're a
what kind
fucking
of-
cock tease.
That being
Find out
said,
what kind of
the
robot it is.
the mask is on the ground. So you did knock off the mask for what it's worth.
Ched picks up the mask.
There's spoils of war.
Okay, I will cautiously walk forward and grab the mask.
Alrighty. Both of you roll d6s to see how many survival points you will have.
Okay.
I hope this ends up being a sequel.
I got a
to
1.
Son of the Mask.
All right, you will
I got a
have
5.
Kent will have 5 survival points next kill scene. Crystal will have 1.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so
Almost like she's a primary character.
so Joanne heard that commotion and ran back over here.
What?
I said Joanne heard the commotion and ran over here.
Okay, you cut out, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I heard they're over at the health cabin, right?
Yes, I believe you said you were going to head
Lodge?
over there anyway. Yeah, the health lodge.
Brett,
Yeah, health. Double
Yeah.
checking. Just double checking.
Yeah.
So I'm running. What happened? What happened? I heard something. What's going on?
One of the guys was here. He was trying to get at the kids, but Ken scared him off. And she like gestures to the mask that he's holding.
It was badass.
Did you see who was behind the mask?
He covered his face and ran off in that direction. And she points off to wherever he ran.
Okay.
But I'm
Kent,
gonna.
good job, buddy.
Quick
Pat
question for
pat him on the back.
quick question for the flick wizard.
Hmm.
What direction did the Grabo run off in?
So on the map it's 8, and he would have been running north towards the finger.
Okay.
Not the finger.
So he ran off into the woods.
All right. I'm a tad less worried now.
But now that this whole powwow has been brought together, and they're like, "Wow, Kent's a badass," we're gonna go over to Danny,
Oh.
Johnny, and
I
Dante
hope the children are cheering.
towards the
as
Devil's
loud as they
Land.
can.
Is there only 6 of you guys left? Is there only
We've
6?
got Dante,
Yes.
Danny, Johnny, Kent, Crystal, and Joanne, and I think everyone else is fucking dead.
Oh, wow.
Not just
Yeah. Hold on. Oh yeah. So there's 3 there and there's 3 over there. We're down to 6. Okay. For some reason I thought there were more of you. So we're gonna be Dante, Danny, Johnny out. You guys have made it to the Devil's Land.
Let's split up and look for clues. No. Danny will have they lost the trail?
At this point, yes, the trail has been lost. You just know it's somewhere in the general direction of the Devil's Land. Voice crack.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Devil's Land.
Danny screams out for Uncle Luke. Uncle Luke!
Oh God, I love it.
And Johnny says, Wes.
Like a foghorn?
What's he doing? Where are you?
Oh, was Wes Scooby-Doo? Was that who he was? Oh, dang it.
No.
All right.
Westy do.
Dang.
Where are you?
All right.
You guys, I can't believe Scooby-Doo is fucking dead.
Right. At least we still have Fred and Shaggy over here.
I'm Velma because I can't see without my glasses.
All right. What will you guys do?
Well, so the blood trail ended, you said?
Yes, the blood trail ended in this general area. So you are on the map, you would be at the start of the Devil's Land, right where the little dip is, right next to the word Devil's Land.
Johnny says, we're not going to find...
the devil's nipple.
Basically.
Johnny says, we're not going to find anything here. Let's just go back, get in my car, and get the fuck out of here.
No, says Danny. We need to find Uncle Luke. He would do the same for us.
Woody!
Woody?
What's a good question?
Yeah.
Well... Yeah, but we're not getting anywhere at this pace.
So, spirit versus spirit?
If you want to do an opposed check, this would be spirit versus spirit.
All right.
Let's see. Danny is good at spirit, and he has the positive trait persuasion.
Ooh, that means you roll 5d whatever the thing is. Good.
5d6.
Johnny has the positive trait intimidate and the negative trait gullible.
Ooh.
Oh.
So you basically stay at 4.
Okay, so it counters.
They countered themselves out, basically.
So 5d6, we have rolled 2, 5, 2, 5, 3.
Is that what you rolled?
Let's see. Spirit is hold on. 48. 1, 2, 2, 4.
1, 2, 2, 4 versus. Did you say 5, 3, 5, 3? What?
2, 5, 2, 5, 3.
2, 5, 2, 5, 3. Yeah. Danny's roll was much more the higher numbers. Oh, my brain stopped working for a second. So you were much more persuasive. You have convinced Johnny to stick with you.
No. Okay. Well, then what do we do, Danny?
We look for more tracks. We can find this guy. He's really heavy-handed. We've seen as much.
What time is it at this point?
Oh, wow. Well, this is going on from the previous day, which I'm lucky I actually watched this back right before we started, which it started at 5. By the time Gerald was dead, it was 6. I'm going to say hour and a half has passed. It's about 7:30 for you guys.
PM?
PM.
Yeah, PM.
Okay. Yeah, well... It's dark out. How are we gonna find any trace of anyone?
Danny grabs up a branch off the ground and says, "Use your blow. Make yourself useful and light me a torch."
Ooh.
Oh, you're a
Dang.
smart one, Danny.
That's a really good impression of a blowtorch.
Very good. All right, so you guys now have a torch with some fire on it.
Torch.
I don't
That's
know.
supposed to be a torch
I don't know,
without
man. A
fire,
branch.
right?
It's a you have a torch. You have a branch with fire on it. What do you want from me? So now you guys are free to explore the Devil's Land.
Him look.
John follow.
Is this happening again?
Brain.
Where do we look?
With our brains checks.
Yes, with
All right,
brains
all right.
check. Well, where you guys want to look. The Devil's Land itself is a cavernous, or not cavernous. Actually, yeah, it has caves. It's a cavernous area. There's a whole bunch of. It's a hill. You could climb up it. You could find a cave. There's all sorts of stuff you could do.
All right. So at the nipple,
Yes, at the nipple.
is there any place of interest that it looks like would be to check good?
Roll of brains.
Yeah, I think I just failed a brains check.
I guess Johnny can check,
6283.
6283. You don't see anything on this side.
Well,
too. Johnny will also check if that's okay.
All right, check.
no.
8259. Never mind.
8259. You also don't see anything.
Dante will also check.
And I stepped away for a
Normal
second.
brain.
Wait, was anything said?
Dante also will look.
Oh, yeah,
He
that's
has
right.
rolled 4144.
4144.
4144.
4144. Alrighty. So, he does do a closer inspection, and towards the north, he can see a broken off tree branch next to a tree. Perhaps something was this direction.
Says
So
God.
Dante gets on all fours and smells the branch. This is fresh. They went this way.
Fresh broken branch.
Fresh broken branch.
You can smell the sap.
What happened to Dante? Dante just got weird all of a sudden.
He's
You
Dante
mean he wasn't
DeVito.
weird before?
Well, Dante was like stoic and like, I'm not going to jail. And all of a sudden he's climbing on the ground. There's fresh tree sap over here.
You let auto control him.
That's true. That's true.
Happened was
Wanted.
I had absolutely no context for who this character is.
That's fine.
So now he's just Frank Reynolds.
All right. So you guys, you go north. You walk around to the other side of
also
the
a
Devil's
pro wrestler.
Land. You can see a handful of caves on the other side. About 2 different caves.
Oh, great.
Well, I mean, to be fair, if caves could fit in your hand, you would probably be able to fit 2 in your hand.
That's
so it
true.
is a handful of caves.
It is a handful.
Is there a cave on the left and a cave on the right?
It's like you've seen fiction before. Yes.
Examine right cave.
All right.
Look, cave.
Throw baby.
What will Johnny and Dante do?
Dante will follow suit.
All right.
Johnny, they'll just all go in the cave.
We'll all go in the right cave. All right, you walk in. It's lit up because you're holding the makeshift branch torch.
Some fire on it, dude.
It's got some fire on it, dude. All right, roll a brains, bro.
Yeah, let's see here.
6833.
6833.
3527 for Danny and 7436 for Dante.
Alrighty. My brain stopped working, so I believe only Johnny's had any matching numbers. So
Oh, you right.
all right. So you look further back into the cave. You can see there's a wall, and at the foot of the wall, you can see a body.
Oh,
Examine body.
You guys get close to the body. I'm not going to ask you to do a brains check this time because it'd be pretty easy for you to figure out who this is. You see Wes Del Toro.
Johnny's like, Wes! And he runs over to him. He says, Wes! Well, I mean, didn't Wes die because he got like an axe in his back?
Oh, yeah, he got axed the fuck up.
So if we see the front of him, can we see any wounds on him?
Oh, all over the
from
place.
This position?
Yeah, just everywhere.
Okay. It's like, Wes, you okay? Wes! He shakes his tiny body.
He's practically head to toe in blood. And you're like, are you okay? Yeah.
Wes!
Roll spirit checks to see if y'all freak out.
Okay.
Okay. Spirit.
Spurt.
Let's see, spirit. Normal.
Danny rolls a 1-1-6-1. Dante rolls 5-7-6-7.
1688.
All right. So none of you are freaked out per se, but some of you are more upset than others.
That son of a bitch! I'll kill him.
Alrighty. And where West Del Toro is at a cave wall with a little tapestry hung up.
Examine tapestry.
Alrighty. Roll brains.
Brains check. Danny rolls 2-7-7-4.
Okay. So you walk up to said tapestry and you lift it up, and on the other side of this little tapestry is a metallic door.
Open door.
There is a keypad on it.
Well, shit. Can Danny brute force through this keypad?
Because
Just try random numbers until something works.
Can we blowtorch it?
I can't guarantee the door would open. What I can say is, if you wish to spirit it, if you get 3 matching numbers, you will correctly guess the
Luckily,
password.
Danny has puzzle solving as a positive trait. So here we go. 36446.
36446. Sadly, that is not 3 matching numbers of the same kind.
Bitch.
So you start tapping, and you just it blinks red, indicating an incorrect password guess.
Damn it, says Danny. We were so close.
What will you do now?
Well, Dante's mad, so he's gonna try and kick the door down.
Braun?
37788.
37788. You kick the door. Nothing happens.
Shit.
Is it possible to pick this lock?
Yeah, no, it's the keypad. So
Oh.
you
Now,
have to.
if 3 strapping young men wanted to pry this door open as a group effort.
I would like to remind you, you guys have a welding torch.
I said, what if we use the torch? But
I thought you meant on the keypad.
oh,
If you use it on the
That's probably
keypad,
gonna
it's
get
not
it
going to open.
Johnny says, move, and he whips out the torch, and he fucking blows the shit out of the keypad.
The keypad?
Whatever.
Oh, well,
You know what,
Danny
Spirit?
was about to be really turned on,
Uh,
and then you said keypad.
Spirit, I guess.
Spur. 1775.
1775. You burn at the keypad. And you look at it. It sure is burned.
Maybe, says Danny, you could try burning through the door itself?
Oh. Yeah, it's a good idea. Then he burns the key door.
The key door. All right. So, it is going to take quite some time for you to burn through this door. And
Take
this
some time.
would be
Real.
where I would come back to Kent, Crystal, and Joanne, but Ash is not here. So, we're gonna just we'll roll to see how long it's going to take you guys. So, James, roll Spirit.
Okay.
Well, if it's
553.
I would argue that if it's tool use, it would be a finesse check.
Otto, shut up. 5535.
5535. At the pace you're making, it'll be probably 15 minutes.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
3 5s, baby.
Yeah, it's because of the
He may
three
be a
fives.
big dumb bear, but he's
Yeah,
a
I got-
god at machinery.
I got 5535.
5535. All righty then. So, you're just burning away. You're trying to make a little makeshift door inside of a door.
I thought blow torching the thing would make it short circuit or whatever.
Nah, it just means you can't press buttons anymore.
Alright, now while Ash is gone, Mazer, quick, tell me who the woman in your profile picture is.
Are we breaking for that?
I need to know.
Well, why don't I just message you?
Message your boy on Skype.
Alright. I assume it's some idol, but what do I know?
Gem in the cheerleader grams.
Oh boy.
What?
You can also take this time to, I guess, investigate the rest of the cave if you wish.
There's other shadows.
Investigate cave.
All right. Brain.
Okay. So brains. I keep forgetting my scores.
You guys talking about like Benji or whatever led me to looking up this dog named Benji.
I'm glad you found not what they meant, but something else just as
Look
well.
at this dog. He looks like my old dog.
Whoa.
Danny rolls a 5633.
5633. You look around the cave and you find. 1 second.
Third killer.
Oh, look at that Benji. That's a good Benji.
My intent at this point was for you guys to find something useful on Wes's body, but I just realized all he has on him is pulp magazines and sci-fi horror novels. So
Wow.
you find some horror novels scattered about.
Look at this. Kindling.
Whoa, now you can keep that fire going. There we go, we made it work.
Yes.
We made it work.
Yeah.
We did it, Reddit.
Let's fast forward 15 minutes. Eventually, you manage to make a little thing in the door, and you're gonna have to try to bust it down now.
Johnny busted down.
Roll
Out
a
of
brains. Not brains, brawn. Sorry.
Would this count as brawler or no?
Sure, let's count it as brawler.
Oh boy.
Roll one
does
extra
that give me
die.
an extra die? Is
Yep,
that how it
yep.
works?
1 extra die.
5.
Extra die.
Die.
Good job.
Die.
What a meme.
James,
James, you can't just
I
say
want you
what a
to know
meme
that
about
you
everything.
ruined what a meme.
You already told me that. 21415.
21415. You run towards it, shoulder tackling it, knocking open this little section of door, and you are now in a dark maze-like area.
Dante is impressed, and Danny is aroused.
Let's go.
Oh my god, I did not just hear that.
Hmm.
Did some guy in your dorm go again?
No, some guy in my door went, "Oh fuck, I can't believe you've done this."
I hope you said it exactly like that.
Can't believe you've done this.
Alrighty.
They're not allowed to use that meme.
What's inside?
Alrighty.
Meme.
It seems to be an intentionally confusing series of hallways in the form of a maze-like area that was not devised to waste time until Ash gets back.
Well, you know
Oh,
what,
boy.
Paco? Danny is going to forge onwards, marking the paths that he has taken with pages out of a sci-fi horror magazine novel.
Oh, man. To describe what it looks like, straightforward, you see a long hallway, and every once in a while, breaking up the hallways are intersecting hallways leading in different directions. It's like a large T shape, but like a misshapen T that has too many lines on it.
Oh shit, drama in the Let's Dope chat.
Don't say shh. Phil, we're on stream.
It's fine. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. It was a joke.
Oh. Okay. All right. Well, we'll ignore that for now. And instead, how will you guys make your way through this maze of mazdom?
Straightforward onwards.
No, you gotta follow the left.
Constant left turns
Okay.
at every possible opportunity.
All right.
Hugging a wall.
All right. Hugging a wall and moving left. You
It's
walk.
the famous Hallwug strategy.
Alrighty. You walk forward, you hang a left, you keep on going forward, and then you hang a left, and you keep on going forward, and you hang a left, and you come back facing
That's
Johnny
right.
and Dante. You just made a giant circle.
Well, shit. That thing that Kent taught me about surviving mazes was bullshit.
Bullshit.
Well,
I
at
did
least
not succeed in a maze. I did not. Oh, hi,
that
Johnny.
pathway brought you back to where you were. But where else could you go?
Let's initiate a Scooby-Doo chase sequence where we keep running in and out of hallway.
All
Where's
right.
the Benny Hill
turns.
music?
All
My
right.
initial plan was to go straight forward.
Would you like to go straight
Go
forward?
straight forward.
Alrighty, you're walking straight forward as far as you can until you come up against a wall. There is a left to your left and a right to your right. And by left and right, I meant hallway to your left and right, but my brain is just turned off like 30 minutes ago.
I mean, to be fair, the way that you parsed it was quite entertaining. I'm gonna turn to the left.
Alright, you head to the left. As are Johnny and Dante following you, or are they just hanging back?
Johnny thinks this will loop around too, so he's just gonna wait.
Well, okay. Dante follows close behind because fire is safety.
Mm-hmm. So, I am having a hard time focusing right now, but you all went the same direction?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. You go the same direction, and then you go as far as you can, and there's a right. There's a little right there. You can right it all. You can go right.
Turn right.
This is 40-degree angle turn, and then you walk forward. And then... All right.
Go north.
nothing but excitement here in Slasher.
It's like I'm coming up with this on the spot. All right. All right, you guys.
Then they took a right.
And then they took a right. All right. You guys took a ride. You keep going forward until eventually you find yourself. I've delayed this about as much as I can. Into a security room with a whole bunch of walls filled with a bunch of just television screens, all of which have little feeds chimed in with little camera footage that you guys recognize as being all around the camp.
Oh my god.
Donnie, Jonte, look at
This
this.
is Cabin in the Woods.
It really is. Wow.
That's my favorite movie ever.
Donnie and Jante. I like it.
Yeah.
Johnny's like, this is that Cabin in the Woods thing Wes always told me about.
That doesn't exist yet.
In the 1960s.
This is 1986.
I know.
Work with me here. This is CCTV footage of the entire park.
Okay.
From this command center, you could see everything that's going on.
This is like that one movie Wes wanted to make in the future.
Wow. Oddly specific. I'll give you a pass. Roll me a brains.
Well, roll you that fucking brains.
Everyone or just
Not everyone. Just
is
everyone.
this a perception brains check?
This is a perception brains check.
Okay, I was wondering if I could apply puzzle solving.
Puzzle solving.
624 on Danny and 7428 on Dante.
Okay.
4498.
4498. Okay, so you scan the room and you see one door to the north and one door on the other side of where the camera footage is. There are two
Enter
doors.
Ash.
Yeah, sorry, I'm right back. Sorry.
Yo, okay.
Timing.
So they just found a control room in the center of the Devil's Land cave with
After a great hallway section.
after a great hallway
was
section.
really-
Very
Okay.
riveting part that you missed here.
Yeah,
You
we
know that bit from the Stanley Parable where it's just a room covered in TVs? It's like
Yeah, is that okay?
That's okay.
I
Basi-
caught it, I'm good.
all the camera footage on it is just from like security cameras all around the camp. From what they were able
And
to.
none of
We're
us
gonna
know.
focus
No one
on
was.
Joanne. I got to piss. I'll be right
Well, that's
back.
that's why I left.
All right. Well, they saw the cameras, and now we're gonna switch over to the people who do not know about the cameras. Joanne, Kent, and Crystal, as they I believe they were heading somewhere. I don't remember honestly.
Well, we
We were over the health lodge.
Okay, you guys just met up at the Health Lodge because the one of the killers was trying to break into where the children were. All right, I'm all caught up.
Gonna grab the mask.
Children.
Phil already.
I'm gonna
grabbed
go
the
into the
mask.
health lodge because I'm still on the lookout for a phone.
All right. You.
And
Oh,
I'm gonna grab the mask.
okay. You got the mask. As you are, you attempt to open the door, which succeeds because the barricade was set up for a push-in door, and this is a pull-out door.
Good job, kids.
So she just opens it up. She opens it up basically to see a series of chairs put lined up, and the kids are like, "Oh shit, she's in."
I think we need to have a talk about how you barricade a door, children.
Oh, I thought it was a push. Shit. Dude, I should have checked that on my way out.
Or maybe
Sorry.
we just need to have a chat.
You
with
should
Kent
have
about
noticed
that.
when you left.
Sorry about that, kids.
I'm gonna be like, what the hell is this?
Are
gonna-
all of you kids okay?
I'm gonna poke my head
First
in through
question.
the hole the killer left and be like, "Is everybody all right?"
The kids give varying statements to the effect of, "Yes, but we're freaking out."
Guys, don't freak out.
Understandable.
Don't freak out. We are gonna solve this right now. I need to find a phone. Is there a phone in here? Why is there not a phone in the health lodge?
Alrighty, you're gonna brains to see if you can see a phone in the Health Lodge.
That is my god. There's gotta be other phones on this flipping campsite. Okay. I'm so mad. Who builds a campsite with this many few phones? 4734.
4734. You do not see any phones anywhere.
What the fuck? Why are there no phones here? This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna go. Okay, I checked the health lodge. I'm gonna go. Joanne, is going to go to the last possible place she can think of, which is the groundskeeper's cabin. He's got to have a phone in his house.
Alrighty. Will Crystal and Kent be joining, or will one of you stay behind with the children's?
I'm gonna stay behind with the children's.
Alrighty. What will...
Yeah, I'll stay behind with the kids.
Alright, so Joanne is heading off on her own. And because she's heading off on her own, genre point.
Oh.
Alrighty. We're going to speed it up. So you walked your way from the health lodge to the groundskeeper's cabin / shed area. And you can see that it has been torn to shreds.
What do you mean? Like the whole building has been torn down?
Not like torn down, but like the doors have been ripped off the shed, a bunch of tools are lying about, and the door for the groundskeeper's cabin has been kicked open or off its hinges.
I'm gonna go grab like a shovel from the shed.
Alrighty, you run over and you take up a shovel. You can place that in your inventory.
Done. All right, and then I'm going to Joanne. I'm going to very gently, very slowly, walk up to the groundskeeper's cabin.
Alrighty.
Peek my head in the door.
Roll a brain.
Why would you do that?
Because I am done. Hold on one sec. I put the shovel in, and my clipboard's broken. I'm ready to take that out.
This is the anime moment when everybody takes their glasses.
Shing.
Maybe we're all Benji.
3127.
3127. You look inside and...
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I rolled the wrong one.
Oh. Alrighty.
4231.
4231. You look inside and don't see anything suspicious.
I don't see anything suspicious. Well, obviously that's suspicious. Joanne will then step inside the cabin.
Mm-hmm.
Go. No. Yeah, you know what? She is, because she's going to. Hello? Anybody there?
Genre point. All right, you make your way inside. At the cabin only has 3 rooms. You walked in and you find yourself in a living room / dining room area. And off to the side are 2 doors, one leading to a bedroom and one leading to a bathroom.
I'm looking for a phone first off, so I look through the living room for a phone.
Alrighty, in the living room, you do not spot a phone.
Is there a kitchen?
The living room and kitchen are all one area.
Oh, they're all one area.
It's small.
There's no phone in the living room?
No phone in the living room.
I'm gonna go open the door to the bedroom.
Alrighty, roll a brain.
Alrighty. You cut off.
Did I cut off?
Yeah.
Okay, roll a brains check.
Brains check. Okay. 6664.
Wow. All right, you open the door and see the mangled body of Joe Owens lying on the bed.
Oh, and that's the groundskeeper, right?
That was the groundskeeper, and lying on a shelf to the bed, or not a shelf, a little desk area next to a bed. You can see a phone knocked off its little connecting thingy.
I'm immediately, a shovel still in hand, I run up to it, pick it up, listen to it.
Roll a brains check.
Do I hear anything?
Roll a brains check.
4544, so 3 4s and a 5.
You do hear something, but it's not from the phone. It's from behind you.
Okay.
And behind you, it's
Is Ash about to die?
behind.
Please no.
Behind you is Captain Grabby Hand.
No, not Captain Grabby Hands.
When you're fully immersed in slasher flick.
Alrighty, and you unlike the others can get a good look at his face. It is metallic.
It's
What?
a fucking
He is a robot.
I said it.
What the fuck is this shit?
Adam said golem though.
What the fuck is this? Why is it a robot?
You can see
Okay.
a giant robot wearing a raincoat.
I was so sure that these guys were gonna be Joanne's and Uncle Luke.
I did too, actually.
Okay,
Um,
why did the robot care if his face was covered in that?
For this
That was
exact
programmed.
moment. For this
Alright,
exact
alright,
moment.
Alright.
It's for the mystery of it all.
All right. Joanne's gonna be like, "What the hell?" And then she is gonna smack him across the face with the shovel.
All right, yeah. I forgot to mention you do have initiative, but yeah. So brain.
Oh,
brain.
sorry about
Yeah,
that.
you do have bronze. Or this is a bronze check, so roll brawn.
Okay. Oh god, I shouldn't have done that. Oh lord. 10-3-8-2.
10, 3, 8, 2. No match. So that is a D3 of stat loss.
Okay. D3 is stat loss.
D6.
That'd be a 3.
All right, and what is your survival points currently at?
I'm at 5.
5. Okay, so you are losing 3 survival points.
Okay, so I'd be at 2 then.
All right, yes.
You're cutting out a little bit. No, sorry,
My bad. All right, so you go to swing the shovel. He puts his arm up, and it basically the shovel breaks at the wooden bit. You basically have a sharp stick at the moment.
I'm gonna run.
All right, finesse.
Okay. Finesse. That's normal. So it's gonna be this one. 3, 2, 5, 4.
3, 2, 5, 4. Roll a D3 of stat loss.
Ah, damn it. 1.
1. So you'll only be losing 1 point of stat loss.
Ugh, I'm at 1 survival.
Alrighty. You have two left.
I mean-
As you're trying to run, he grabs you at the wrist with his grabby hands.
Oh god. Grabs me with the wrist with my grabby hands. Those are grabby hands. I'm gonna scream, "Let go of me!" And I command you to let go of me, robot.
Is that the action?
Yes, that is the thing that she says, because she has no fucking clue what to do otherwise.
All right.
Spirit check
This is
of
gonna be a
life.
spirit check because this is the luckiest luck I've ever seen.
Please roll 4 matches. I need to know.
Spirit. Okay, that is actually this. Okay.
We believe in you.
5-3-1-5.
5, 3, 1, 5. All right. So that is 2 survival points.
Sweet.
For some reason, the robot is taken aback by the command and briefly lets go,
Yeah.
giving you enough time.
Weakness!
They're highly suggestible.
Don't kill me! Okay.
Let go of me. Okay, jeez,
Okay,
fine.
So then, if it lets go of me, she's gonna bolt again.
Yeah. So this will be another
About love.
finesse.
Another finesse.
What is love?
Baby, don't hurt me.
Robot, don't hurt me.
Right? 7-1-3-5.
7, 1, 3, 5. So that's a D3 and an additional 1 loss.
Shit. D3 and an additional 1?
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be. Oh fuck.
Oh,
I got math. 3.
3. Okay. So I believe you made your way back up to 5. Is that correct?
No, I was only at
4.
3.
Oh, you were only at 3, so you
I have
lost
3.
Okay, so
I
you
have myself at 3 right now.
at 3, so you're losing 3.
Because I was at 5, and then I lost.
You were at 5, you lost 3, then you
3.
gained 2, so you were at 4. Now you're at 1.
Oh, you know what? You're right. You're
Okay,
right.
yes, you're at 1.
So I'm at
So,
1.
so Grabby Hands is not relenting, and since this worked so well the last time, he's going to do his Grabby Hands. This time, he grabs you by the hair.
Oh,
not
fuck.
the ponytail.
Oh, not the ponytail. Do I see any scissors around?
You would have to be doing a brains check for this.
Okay,
And
he's
that
got
is
my
a
ponytail.
large risk at the
Shit.
moment.
Shit.
Try yelling at him again.
You're not wrong. My first thought is to be like, okay, cut my hair, but I can't yank away. He's grabbed me. I scream again, let go of my hair,
Are
like,
you
kick
sure
out.
about that?
and like tug away.
All right, well, we're gonna have to do another spirit check.
Oh Lord. Okay. Okay. 5, 6, 4, 1. Oh, I'm about to die.
5, 6, 4, 1. That is 1 loss and then a D3 of stat loss.
All right, so I do a D3 stat loss, and then add 1, or is that?
And then
Wait,
add
doesn't
1.
Joanne carry a first aid kit on her?
I do carry short. Yeah, I do.
Would that have scissors in it for bandages?
It could, actually. And you do have a whole
I
bunch of
mean-
genre points, so you could use the genre points to use a...
Okay, yeah, I do have 3 genre points is what I have.
and in
Wholesome.
So
the...
in a wholesome, I need 4 genre points to work.
It says here that it requires 3.
Mine says,
in
I'm just
the
looking up at
rule
the
book
character
for the
sheet.
core...
yeah, the rule book says 4.
in the rule book for the core
wow.
rules, there's additional abilities listed. So
Yeah, so what can I use genre points on?
I'm gonna look through the book real quick. 1 second.
Because yeah, wholesome, I need 4 genre points.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong book. Because this is a do or die moment.
Yeah.
All right, you have the general genre point abilities is for 3 genre points. You have try it again. If you roll no matching results on a stat check, you can spend 3 genre points to roll again. For temporary reprieve, which is a 3 genre points, you can, if you lose 1 or more skill points or survival points during a kill scene, you can spend 3 genre points to reduce that number by 1. With just what I needed for 3 genre points, you can make a minor alteration to the scene.
Oh.
Scissors?
Scissors. Yeah, for 3K, I'm gonna have scissors. I want there to be scissors sitting on the desk right there.
All right,
There
so
not
for
be any in your fumbly first aid kit.
First, I don't know. I mean,
for 3 genre points, if you want to spend those now for just what I needed, you can put a pair of scissors on the desk to your right.
I don't think they would be in the first aid kit. I think they wouldn't be big enough in the first aid kit. I have to like get to
smaller
it.
Scissors, I think.
Yeah.
Than full-size ones.
So I want to do that. I want
You
there to be
could do some
scissors.
maths on the diameter of your ponytail.
Right? Okay, I'm gonna do the scissor thing. I'm gonna do the scissors right next to me on the desk. with 3 genre
Alrighty,
points.
so in a flash of brilliance, you notice scissors lying right next to you.
Yeah.
Now you can make an action.
I grab them and I cut my hair at the ponytail and
Alrighty,
then fucking run.
alrighty.
again.
So this will be a finesse.
Well, that's
Okay.
what I call cut and run.
We will see if this
So
works.
clever. I swear to God. Shit. 1, 2, 7, 4.
1, 2, 7, 4. Unfortunately, that did not work. So that's a D3 of stat
Ah.
loss and then an additional 1.
Okay, that's only 2. But it doesn't matter because I'm dead.
Are you at dead now?
I'm at dead for my survival track.
Alrighty. Unfortunately, gang,
Oh no.
we tried our best, but sadly, we were not able to keep
I was
Joanne
supposed to
alive.
live.
Joanne, unfortunately, as she tries to use the scissors, she puts her hand towards the back to cut her hair. He uses his other grabby hand to readjust where the scissors are going and shoves it into the back of her head.
Oh my God.
And with that,
I should have rerolled a stat instead.
we have lost a primary character.
Oh no, Joanne! Joanne, why? Why?
And the live stream screen has been adjusted. Joanne Bray has now been grayed out. We are down
Rip.
to the team of Johnny J, Crystal Lake,
And
Ryan.
I can't even. Oh my God! Just go on. Sorry.
Johnny J, Crystal Lake, Rhinestone, Kent Franklin, and Dante. If we want to
now
keep,
that-
if we want to keep Ash,
What about Tammy?
Tammy? Tammy died a
Tammy
long
died.
time ago.
Tammy
fucking
died.
died.
Her head got turned around backwards.
Yeah.
I
So
forgot she's an owl.
so
Jason kills
if we
Dante.
want to keep Ash playing, we can move Dante over to
I was
Ash.
gonna give her Dante. Take
Yeah,
it.
I'll take Dante.
All right, we'll keep.
Oh boy.
All right.
Come the mystery
Dante has
man.
3 separate personalities.
Yeah.
Here's your motivation.
Oh.
You're Danny DeVito.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Send
I
her.
just
Send her the
didn't see
notes
all
Tyler gave me for what the character is. I mean, it's
Oh, you're gonna get a kick out of this.
it's
Oh Lord.
it's probably not.
Get in this
it's-
boy's hole.
It's probably not relevant at this point, but like.
All right, cool.
But like what?
So now,
But like, all right.
Wait,
cast
what,
knows
Pablo?
Dante's deep secret.
Paco, you cut. You...
Well, I didn't say anything, so I said so like, and then I shrugged to myself. So that wasn't cutting.
Oh.
that
okay.
that was legitimately not me not saying anything. So.
Damn.
All right.
Did you? Is it? Do you have your
I haven't got it
motivation?
yet.
Oh, you haven't got it yet. All right. In the meantime, we're gonna pick up with Kent and Crystal, who are in the middle of the with the health lodge shenanigans.
Kent stole OPT. Oh, fuck. Never mind.
OPT.
OPT.
He's
Wait, Paco, what time is it now?
in game. It is about. So I'm gonna say another hour's passed. It's 8:30 in game.
Okay. Okay.
So me and some of the kids are playing board games to pass the time.
I'm helping some of the kids board up the windows.
We're both
Alrighty.
doing something with boards.
You're
Yes.
both doing something with boards. You'll probably have to find a better way to barricade the actual door, considering it's a pull door. So I'll leave that decision up to
And
you
we
guys.
can- Okay, Crystal's going to turn to look at Kent while some of the kids are boarding up the windows and say, Kent, we really need to find a way to keep that door from opening or trap it or something in case that guy comes back.
Well, that's what I was thinking, but how do we reasonably trap it or keep it locked?
Well, I don't know. What did you see in that shed when you were looking around earlier?
Bows, arrows, which we now have. Nothing that seemed all that useful. Paco, can you give me a quick reminder?
I will give you a quick rundown of the other things that were in storage. Storage. Bows, arrows, baseball equipment such as baseball bats and baseballs, kickballs, life vests, and fishing poles.
There are fishing poles.
Well,
But-
maybe we get a bunch of fishing wire and do something. I don't know.
I'm freaking out, man.
We should maybe probably get like that baseball equipment. Let some of these kids have bats. That way they aren't just hiding in a corner next time.
That
New
guy
band
barely
name.
even guy barely even flinched because of arrows. What are bats gonna do?
I don't know, but it's better than nothing.
He has a point.
This
Would
is
you
true.
rather them try and grapple this thing?
Well,
As a
maybe we should move into another building. Is there anywhere else in here that has pull doors instead?
a quick reminder
Do
of
we know
all
off
of
the top of our head?
off the top of your head, no, you do not know of any doors that are push doors. But other places on the camp that have not been checked for equipment yet are as follows: staff housing, the bandstand/stage area, and the canoe storage.
I did want to check out the canoe storage, but that's kind of far away.
It is far away. That would require
Everything's kind of far away.
splitting up.
Well, I don't want to just sit around here. Maybe there was something that we left back in the staff housing. I want to go back and take a look. I
Also,
don't like just sitting here.
is there a huge hole in this building now?
There's not a huge hole. He just tore out like a board of wood.
Okay, not a big hole.
It's not a big hole. It's big enough to put a head through, as shown by when you put your head in to look at the kids earlier.
God, what do we even do?
Well, I'm not just going to sit around and wait for something to happen. I'm going to go and try and find something that we can use.
All right, you do that. I will keep guard.
All right. So if that is what's
Taking
going on,
the bow and like a few arrows, and I'm going to the staff housing alone.
all right. Staff housing is at 9. Fast forward a little bit. You made your way over to staff housing. There are 5 buildings where you all have been sleeping for the past couple weeks.
The past what?
Couple weeks. For the past couple weeks.
Oh.
About a week ago.
Okay. I'm going to start looking in the closest building, see if I can find anything useful. Like rope is a good thing,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm looking for anything.
Alrighty. As you get into staff housing, it is not much larger than the other cabins for the children, but it is a little bit better. You have some more accommodations, including kitchen appliances. There is a patio outside with weird those little tanning chair thingies you sit out on, like, oh, look at me, I'm a cool guy, I'm tanning. I don't know the words.
Standing chair.
Sure, why not? It's you sit out, just a chair, just a big old chair. But on the outside, you can't see anything of use, unless you would like to check inside.
I would like to check inside.
Brains.
Oh no. Let's see. 9273.
9273. Aside from some butter knives and some forks, you can't find any useful things.
Okay, that was a bust. Should I assume that all the other staff housing will hold the same results?
It is reasonable to assume so.
Okay. She's going to head back, let Kent know that there's nothing at staff housing, at least for now, and then she'll make her way down to the canoe storage.
Alrighty, fast forward. You make your way back to the health lodge.
Hey, Kent, so it's dark out. Nobody's back yet. There was nothing at staff housing. I'm going down to the canoe storage to see if I can find anything there.
All right. Try not to die.
Gee, thanks.
Okay, so as you're going to be making your way to the canoe storage, we're going to get back to the control room with Dante, Danny, and Johnny.
We're in the canoe storage, right?
No. This is the control
Control
room.
room.
This
Sorry,
is the,
sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry,
This
I
is-
spaced out.
Yeah, this is the control.
I forgot I was Dante and I spaced out.
Yeah, the control room in the middle of the Devil's Land cave.
What the fuck is this shit? Also, why have I been given any Dante backstory yet?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh,
oh no.
give it to me.
I'll just, I will. One moment. I wrote it up, so I'm just gonna try to copy and paste it. Give me a sec.
I'm sorry.
All right.
The moment you've all been waiting for.
Here you go. Here's the big ol'. Here's his backstory for you.
Got it. Oh, poor baby.
Amazing.
All right, there you go. There's Dante's dramatic backstory.
Okay. I love it. It's brilliant. Oh man, what is this? So that's Dante.
Alrighty. As we said at the back, there are 2 visible doors, not counting the one you 3 came in. One towards the back of the room and one closer towards the TVs.
Towards the what, Paco?
The TVs, the televisions, this camera footage.
Examine
That's-
CCTV.
Alrighty. So let's brains. Let's see what your brains is right now, Mr.
Johnny
Danny.
will check him. Johnny will check him too after he.
6564.
6564. You look through the different footage and your eyes catch a raincoat exiting the groundskeeper's cabin.
Oh, crap.
Mm.
We were just there.
You were.
We must have just missed him. Damn it!
And who knows, maybe he did some not good stuff in there.
Oh.
Yeah. Alright, now
We did a murder.
he might have committed a crime. Can robots commit crimes? Can robots commit...
But you don't know the robots yet, though. Remember?
There were robot crimes.
That's true, you guys don't
Well, you
know.
see, I think
laws of
you can
robotics.
blame the person who made the robot in a court of law.
Alright. So as far as you guys know, the yellow rain-coated man, Hugh man, is leaving. Whatever you will
Can we
do.
not see his face through the camera?
Not on this footage, it's far away.
Okay, it's not clear enough.
It's
Alright.
there, yeah.
Our old cameras also.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything useful aside from the CCTV in this room? Drawers?
The CCTV stuff is the only thing you see in the room.
Enter door.
Which door?
Where?
There are two doors. One at
on the left.
the left. So you're going to the one at the back of the room. You walk forward. You open the door, and what you see is
Oh,
a
no.
small room area with a ladder that leads up.
That's a good
Oh.
sign.
This is gonna take us to the top of Devil's Butthole. I don't remember what it's called.
Check the other door before leaving this place.
Devil's Land.
Alrighty. You guys walk over to the other door. The other door as well has a keypad on it.
Oh well.
Well, Johnny, you know what to do.
Hell yeah.
8008.
Boob.
Oh, is he going to be using the blowtorch?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
It worked out last time.
We're gonna, I guess, roll spirit to see how long it'll take you to blowtorch through the door.
I
mean, if it's tool use, you'd think it would be finesse.
Yeah. The reason I'm saying spirit is basically luck. How lucky you can get. In,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
how lucky.
Alright.
Yeah.
Regarding the thickness of the door.
Yes. So that's what I've been judging about.
Spirit. Okay. 8315.
8315. It's going to take you quite some time to get through this door.
Now, never mind.
If you wish, you can split up.
Johnny's like in the middle of it, and he's like, why don't you climb that ladder and see where it goes? I'll let you know when I'm done with the door.
I don't want to leave you here alone, Johnny. That guy could be coming here right now.
Let him. I got a score to settle with him.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty. So, will Danny and Dante be climbing up the ladder?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Going up the ladder. Is that what's happening?
Alright. So you guys begin
Yeah.
climbing up the ladder. The one theme from Metal Gear Solid 3 is playing in the background. Is, yeah. You guys are climbing. You're climbing. You're climbing. And when you get to the top of the ladder, there's a hatch in front of you.
Pull the hatch.
Open hatch.
Type, open hatch.
Alright.
Look, hatch.
The hatch...
Interact hatch.
The hatch in front of you has one of those twisty thingies on it. So it
What
is
did you mean? What do you mean?
a handle,
You know, like a valve.
like a valve.
Oh.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Oh, the wheelie things.
Yes, one of those. So it is.
One of those
It's
things that goes
probably.
on like a pipe.
So it's basically gonna take you some teamwork here to make sure the person opening up the hatch does not fall all the way down to the bottom.
Let's do this, guys.
Alrighty. So who is in front of who?
I'm last up. Well, Dante's last up the ladder. He doesn't need this shit.
Alrighty, so Dante is going to be holding on to Danny to make sure everything works out. So we're going to have here 2 separate rolls. One is a brawn roll and one is a finesse roll. The finesse roll goes to Danny, brawn roll goes to Dante.
Oh, finesse.
Okay,
Good.
let me find his stuff. Here it is. Brawn roll goes to Dante?
A brawn roll to make sure you can carefully hold up Danny.
6344.
6847.
All right. Dante,
Sorry.
well, as Danny is successfully twisting it and getting ready to open it, Dante's hand slips and Danny's just hanging from a hatch.
Oh no!
Christ, help! Dante, help!
To reach up and I hold Dante again, or hold Danny again.
All right, you're gonna try to hold up Danny with another brawn check.
God. Okay.
He does have the strong modifier.
He does.
Yeah. What exactly does that do? Oh, that adds an extra.
That adds an extra
Dice?
extra die to the roll. So this would be a 5d whatever the stat
Okay.
is.
That's. I realized that a minute ago. 42431.
All right, you manage to collect yourself. You grab him, you adjust, and put him back onto the ladder. So everything's good.
Thank you.
Is that the exact sound you make? He makes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool.
All right, Danny pushes upward on the hatch and can see above him that a strange rug is being moved to the side.
Okay.
If you would like to go upward.
Upward. Okay.
All
We're
right.
going up. Let's go up. Go, dude, go.
Enter room.
You guys have entered. Roll a brain check.
Okay, brain check.
8546.
2642.
I have a feeling I just failed an initiative check.
Danny looks around and can't quite recognize where he is, but seeing as Joanne was in here earlier, or not Joanne, rather, I messed up. I forgot this was Dante. Dante, however, I guess recognizes this to be Mr. Burkhalter's office at camp.
What?
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I mean, they would all recognize it, wouldn't they? Okay, I guess Dante would. Okay.
Well, this
They
just,
would all recognize it.
they
but
should
if-
recognize it, but one of the two failed.
Yeah,
this
he didn't
check.
roll. Yeah. I realized that.
So yeah, you guys
This is Mr. Burkholder's office. What the hell?
are back at the camp.
What is this shit? We're at camp.
You're right. Maybe Uncle Luke has the code for that door written down somewhere in here. Look for code.
Why is there a tunnel? I guess a tunnel. I don't really know if that would be the best way to describe it. To the camp.
All
What the
right.
hell?
So I guess to state it
hell?
in clearer words, the little long maze thing that the guys went through earlier took them all the way to a control room that is beneath Mr. Burkhalter's
Yeah.
office. This connects directly to a...
Okay, that makes more sense. Okay.
Yes.
My layering was a little bit off. Okay.
Yes.
What the hell is this?
Yeah, so there's been a large passageway that connected the office to the Devil's Land this whole time.
I see.
Let me know
What the
how
hell
that
is
guy
this?
was getting around.
Why is there a control? What the fuck? The fuck?
Dante,
There,
it's okay.
there are TVs and shit below. What
Alrighty.
the heck? What the hell? Like,
Now what shall you two do with this information?
I'm gonna.
Search
This is.
Uncle Luke's office
Yeah, let's do that. That's
for
actually a good
clues
idea.
regarding the control room.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Quick roll me
I'm gonna help
a... This is...
Brains.
Yeah, 2 brains. I was debating on whether or not to use luck, but yeah, this is a brains. See if you find anything.
1112.
5835.
Alrighty. The two of you spend a lot of time searching around the office, but you don't see anything that would indicate anything about any keypad or door down there.
Well, damn. I guess we better go back and check on Johnny.
Oh yeah, where is Johnny? Is he like still down in the cave?
He's
Still trying to weld open the door.
down the hatch.
Wait,
in
how
the
did?
control-
Oh, then remind me how we got through it.
We climbed a ladder.
There were 2 different doors. One door he was
Right,
trying.
two different doors. Two different
Yes.
doors. Okay, sorry. Sorry, double checking. Okay.
Yeah.
I lost track of like
Yeah.
I lost track of the internal map.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, let's go back down and figure out what the hell's going on.
Alrighty. So, you 2 head back. You start walking towards the hatch. And while this is going on, we're going to go back to Johnny. Johnny, roll a brains for me while you're working on that door.
Hmm. 9117.
9117. As you are working on it, you can make out some footsteps from behind you.
Johnny stops welding the door, prepares his knife and blowtorch, and prepares himself for what is about to come through the door or into the room.
Alrighty. You manage to turn around, and you have initiative during the kill scene, because what you see behind you is Mr. Axeman.
Run away!
I thought you'd be coming here, you son of a bitch. You're gonna pay for what you did to Wes. Come on!
Alright.
Torch his whole face off.
So now it is, you have initiative, you can go first or second.
Johnny's pissed, so he's just gonna go first.
Alrighty. Make your move.
He's gonna ram the torch in his mouth.
This one's still wearing a mask.
Oh, okay. Okay. Here's the thing. He doesn't know it's a robot. Ugh.
Yeah. Joanne
I
knew.
thought, I
but
thought
she's
this was
dead.
Axeman.
This
Yeah,
is
the
Axeman.
Axeman.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because no one knows anyway, because only Joanne knows.
Well, okay. Nobody's tried attacking the Axeman, so I guess I could try. Just see. Fuck
Do
it.
Yeah, the Axeman has his mask. Captain Grabby Hands doesn't.
Yeah.
Captain
So, okay.
Captain Grabby Hands confirmed robot.
Okay. So
Axeman, not confirmed.
he what he does is he like sort of applies a bit of the blowtorch to the knife, so it's like searing and hot, and then he charges to stab the Axeman.
Alrighty. This is a brawn check.
And I have brawler, so it would be 5d8.
5d8, yes.
Cool. 5, 7, 4, 3, 4.
And how many matching numbers are there?
I got 2 4s, yeah.
You got 2 4s? Okay, so gain 2 survival points.
Cool.
Alright, you go forward, you try to stab him with your hot knife, he sidesteps it in an effort to not get hit, and then, but he is a little wary to get close to you due to the knife. That is on fire, it's really hot. That being said, he is still going to make an effort to chop at you with his axe.
Alright. What would do I roll something then? Or
It's up to you what you want to do here.
hello?
I said it is up to you what you want to do here.
Oh, okay. Johnny's like, Johnny, I'll do some intimidation. Johnny's like, were you this much of a coward when you killed Wes?
Oh my god.
So I guess I'll try to intimidate him.
Okay, so is it just a intimidation tactic you're doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna be like.
And I
yeah,
believe
I'm
this
like,
is
were you
spirit.
this much of a coward when you tried to kill.
So
Huh?
I believe this is a spirit check, and you'll be rolling an additional die.
Yeah, just roll for intimidation, pretty much.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, 5d8. 4 1 4 1 5 4 8.
Okay, so that is another 2. So you'll be getting 2 more survival points.
Yeah.
The robot is taken.
Sorry,
But
I'm sorry, Paco. Real quick, what did I start with? How many
1.
points?
if you haven't
my
been in a
first
kill
encounter.
scene with this
Okay.
character yet, then you should be at just 1.
Okay, so I've gotten 5 so far.
Okay, so you're at 5. All right. The Axeman goes to basically swing at you again as he
Oh my god.
as he was a little taken aback by you just yelling something at him, but he's still gonna try to get you.
All right.
Still gonna try to get you. He's now making a swinging motion. The axe is heading towards you.
Johnny. If the room is spacious enough, Johnny just tries to dodge the swing.
Alrighty, finesse.
All right. 5, 6, 6, 3.
5, 6, 6, 3. All right, so that is what is your finesse rating?
Good.
All right,
so I rolled 46.
All right, cool. Then that's 2 toppers, so you get 2 points, and then roll a d3 of stat gain.
Okay. 1d3. 3.
Cool. So you'll be gaining 5 points for this.
So I have 10 now?
All right, if you've made it out of the kill scene. So, the killer axeman swings his axe. You dodge roll out of the way, and you are back. You are back towards the door you were welding. And as you look up, the axeman is running out of the room.
Johnny.
At this point,
When
okay.
Danny and Dante are.
I was just about to say.
But yeah, I wanna
At this
ask,
point,
by
Danny
this
and
point,
Dante have made it down the ladder.
Johnny says,
Johnny,
"Get back
you
here,
shouting.
Johnny! Get back here!" Johnny says, "Get back here, you son of a bitch!" He sees the other guys have come down, and he's like, "That son of a bitch just came in here. We gotta go after him."
He probably knows where Uncle Luke is. Let's go.
I think Ash might be gone, or she's muted.
Oh.
I'm here.
Okay,
I
cool.
was
All
eating
right, cool.
sausage.
All right, so it's up to you guys what you want to do.
Oh wait, so because I've been listening, so when do we get there as the guy is leaving? Do we see him at all?
You two got down right as he had exited the room, so you two didn't see him.
Okay. Johnny, you okay? You look a little shaken up.
I'm fine. This son of a bitch who killed Wes just ran off. We gotta go.
Well, then let's fucking go the other
Okay.
direction. I'm not chasing that dude.
Him
I'm not gonna let him kill anyone else.
Oh, then you have fun with that. I can't go back. I can't go back to jail. Or I can't go to jail or whatever the fuck Dante's thing is.
Does Danny have any input in this?
Oh yeah, he said he probably knows where he probably hid Uncle Luke.
Dude.
Important.
Shit.
Dante is basically Leo from A Way Out.
He is. He's the chaotic evil one, and Johnny is the goodish.
Vincent.
I don't know. I feel like Dante is like chaotic neutral.
Listen to me, Dante. I don't care what you do. I'm going with or without you.
Fine. I don't want you to die. I'll go with you.
Yeah.
All right, so it looks like the three of you are heading back out. And as you two are going to be chasing after the Axeman, we're going to catch up with Crystal Lake, who is at canoe storage now.
Oh boy. Okay. So, again, looking around for anything that I can give to the children as, like, weapons or something to help barricade where we are better.
Alrighty, so as you make your way into canoe storage, you find what else but 10 canoes.
Wow, amazing.
That's a lot of canoes.
It is a lot of
Yeah, we'll
canoes.
take these canoes and canoe all the kids out of here.
And the robot follow them if they're in the middle of the lake.
Exactly.
Maybe he
They'll
hates
short
water.
circuit.
Phil, maybe your water bucket plan would have worked.
Oh, God damn it.
I gotta say, the idea of putting the kids out in the middle of the lake sounds pretty good.
She is considering this idea.
Yeah, the other game had quite a different thing they did, but let's see how this plays out.
What? Can I get some clarification real fast?
Okay.
Yeah.
So far, Joanne's in game. The only one that actually knows that the guy that at least Grabby Hands is a robot is Joanne, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So yeah, no one else knows that they're robots.
Yes. No one else knows at this point. Everyone is just under the assumption that Grabby Hands is just a real tough dude.
Alright, I wanted to be sure. Okay, thank you.
Yep. All right. What will you do, Crystal Lake, with the information that there are a bunch of canoes here?
Well, and the canoes are the only thing in there, right?
That's it. Yeah, just canoes are the only thing in there. There are 10 of them.
She's
There are
going
a
to
lot of
kind of stomp
canoes.
her foot, think a bit, and start heading over to the band stage, I think it is.
All right, the bandstand. All right.
Yeah, the bandstand.
Okay, you make your way over to the bandstand / stage area. It is a very basic wooden platform that rises above 3 feet off the ground, has a little roof over it. It's attached to a bunch of metal poles. There are some steps leading up to the stage from all 4 sides. The area beneath the stage is blocked off by a series of boards.
Does anything stick out immediately as being useful?
Roll a brains for me.
3, 5, 8, 2.
3582. You don't see anything that you immediately clicks with you as being useful.
Well. Crystal also does not want to stay out here so long while it's getting dark, so she's going to start heading back.
Alrighty.
Maybe talk with Kent a bit more to figure out what they can do.
Okay, heading your way back to the health lodge. You make your way back. You open the door with the pull door, the very controversial pull door, and you make your way inside and see Kent. What is Kent doing?
Well, I didn't find anything useful out there. Did you guys come up with any idea while I was gone?
Kids, help me out.
The kids start muttering to themselves. What if we broke the door and just put it against the wall?
Okay.
Crystal's going to sigh.
But then
Okay,
they couldn't
Kent.
pull it open, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kent,
What's
can I
up?
talk to you for a second?
Sure thing. In private?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, we're being real sneaky.
Yes, okay. So, still, none of the others are back yet. I don't know where Joanne ran off to. She was so determined to find a phone. But I'm worried about everyone else, and I can't find anything that'll help us right now. Please tell me you have some idea in that big brain of yours right now.
Okay. Hang on, let me have a Jimmy Neutron brainstorm. No, it was Brain Blast.
Okay.
Brain Blast.
Do it. Do it.
I got nothing.
He makes that sound, right?
I'm glad.
Brain fart.
I think we're relatively safe for now. Nobody's
Watch out.
come back around as
For my brain blast.
but
Well, I mean, nobody's come back around, but you haven't heard anything from anyone else, have you?
yeah.
You
that's
hear a
kind
bunch of
a
crashing
problem.
noises from the center of the camp.
Oh shit!
What kind of
Crystal
noises?
is going to
Crashing
jump and look
noises.
at Kent like,
Metallic,
"What?"
metallic crashing noises.
Metallic
Oh, fuck.
crashing noises. Oh fuck.
I don't like the sound of that.
I don't like the sound of that either.
Sounds fun.
Should we go
Um,
check it out, or should we wait for it to come here?
Okay, let's just make sure we're ready for whatever is about to happen. Kids, you stay back here. Try and hide. We will keep watch. And
Going
if
to make
anything
sure
bad
that
happens,
nothing happens to you guys.
s- stay calm. We'll take care of this.
All right. Are you heading that direction?
You're so fun.
We are.
All right. You run towards the center of the camp, rather, a little further off, specifically between 2 and 7. You can see Mr. Grabby Hands here, using his grabby hands to break the cars that are there.
Oh no!
As of right now, Johnny J's baby has been totaled, and he is working on the van.
I'm gonna fucking kill him. Johnny, wait, hold on. Come back to Johnny. Johnny, that's a disturbance in the. All right, come back.
Alrighty.
Oh, that's not good, Kent. That's our only way out of here.
Yeah. Wait, can we see his face?
Yeah, can we notice that he is...
At the moment, his
robot?
back is towards you because he is trying to break the van.
We get his attention?
Do we want to?
Well, we can't let him destroy the car.
Man, what a predicament. Okay, I'm gonna line up a perfect shot with my bow and arrow on his head.
All right. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say you guys have initiative, just cause. So yeah, this is a kill scene at the moment. You guys have been taking it to the killers. So
Rangers in our party are gonna.
finesse.
Are we both firing, Phil?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, finesse.
I'll go first.
For Kent.
Bam! 1, 2, 6, 3.
1, 2, 6, 3. So that is a D3 and an additional 1 stat loss.
D3. I got a 1. I rolled nothing but 1s on these D3s.
Alrighty. So I think you only lose 2 survival points here.
Okay.
You fire a shot. It misses and hits the window of the car. This does get the attention of Mr. Grabby Hands. He turns around, and you see his metallic robot face.
We also stopped calling him Captain.
I know. He's just Grabby Hands for a while, but it's Captain Grabby Hands. He's
Our mistake, Captain Grabby Hands.
he earned that title. So it's a robot. You see the robot.
What the?
Does he play that music?
It plays
Absolutely
yes,
plays that
that's the
music.
sound he
About
makes.
to call me. It's all right.
Now you guys, I believe it's Crystal Lake's turn.
Okay, she was going to fire, but the fact that he has a metallic face throws her way the hell off. And so she turns to Kent and says, Kent, what the hell is that?
It's a robot!
Sorry, what?
I am just stunned. And is just taken aback. He has no words for what he's witnessing.
All right.
Okay.
This is, however, a kill scene, and the robot, noticing your inaction, is making his way towards you.
Crystal's going to grab Kent by the arm and start urging him away from here.
Yeah, we should probably run.
Alrighty, is that your action for both of you?
We're going to try and run away.
Alright, finesses. Do some finesses, the both of you.
6, 4, 7, 7.
6, 4, 7, 7. You get 2 survival points.
3, 1, 1, 2.
3, 1, 1, 2. You as well get 2 survival points.
Okay.
Alright, you both run. But Captain Grabby Hands is catching up with a surprising amount of speed.
As we're running, can I say, hey, Kent, you're a nerd. What do you know about robots? How do we fight this thing?
He's surprisingly fast for a robot. I didn't think they were this advanced at this point. Okay. he should be weak to water.
According to my robot type chart.
You fucking Pokemon.
According to the robot magic chart.
If we get some water, maybe we could like short circuit him or something.
Quick, does someone have a
It's the
mathematical
standard
conundrum?
combat triangle. Water beats robot. Robot beats
Human.
Flesh.
Yeah.
Flesh.
And flesh beats
flesh
water.
beats water. Yeah, that's it.
It works. It works perfectly.
I mean, we consume water all the time, so of course we
Whoa.
The combat triangle, as explained by Kent Nelson or Kent Franklin. Whoops.
All
Did you
right.
forget your own last name.
Yeah, I was thinking of Dr. Fate. Sorry.
All right. That technically does not count as an action. What are you two going to do?
Okay, water.
throw it in the lake.
Pee on him.
Or pee on him.
That's up to Kent.
Quick, Crystal. We gotta piss on him.
Take one for the team.
Oh my god! What is this? Ugh.
Okay, water. Kent. The lake, I guess?
Jump in the lake.
How do we get him in the lake?
I don't know. But if we go out into the lake, can he follow us?
I don't think so, but what about the kids?
Shit.
Get the kids into the lake.
All right, everyone.
Well, we
I
have
hope
to
you know
do
how to swim.
something. Okay. One of us distracts him, tries to outrun him down to the lake. The rest of us, we get the kids down there. I don't know.
Okay, you go get the kids. I'm gonna distract him. I'm small. I can move around better.
Okay. Don't die.
All
What an
right.
arc.
For Kent, that would be a spirit check, and for Crystal, that's a finesse check.
Okay.
Why can't it be spirit?
Why can't it be finesse?
Quick, Phil, let's trade.
Okay. Well, I've already made up my mind. I made this plan. Bam! God damn it.
7, 8, 2, 3. But can I spend 3 genre points to re-roll that?
If you would wish to spend 3 genre points to re-roll, go ahead.
What?
3, 3, 8, 3. Hell yeah.
3, 3, 8, 3. Ooh boy.
Ooh-wee. Can I spend 3 genre points to get a bucket of water?
Just materialize. What?
Alrighty.
Yeah, just
The good news, Crystal, booked it over to the health lodge. The bad news is I believe Kent failed that roll, so that is a.
Oh,
Wait, did you not?
I rolled a 6-2-9-5, but I have 4 genre points. I'll re-roll.
If you would wish to re-roll, go ahead.
Ba-ba! God damn it. 4, 3, 7, 6.
4, 3, 7, 6. Okay, so that is a D3 lost of survival points.
Rolled a 2.
You rolled a 2, so that's minus 2 survival points.
I'm down to 3.
You're down to 3. All right. Technically speaking, even though you failed, I'm going to say that you did get his attention, and now he's focused on you. He's making his way over with his dang old grabby hands.
Is there anything I can say here to, like... I mean, I know stuff about robots. I'm good with technology. What can I feasibly do here to stop a robot?
Oh, I completely forgot, by the way.
That it can't solve.
Crystal,
brilliant.
Crystal got 3 matching numbers, so that's 3 survival points.
Oh boy.
What does that put you at?
If only I could, like, reprogram it.
Good luck with that.
What? How many survival points does everybody have right now? Or
1980 hacker.
Crystal and Kent. I want to know the survival point numbers right now.
I'm at 6.
You're at 6.
I have 3.
Okay. So, you're running to the health lodge, but you're not completely out of sight of the robot yet. The robot is going towards Kent, though. So,
Okay, I'm gonna try to lead him towards the staff housing because that's far away from the path between the health lodge and the storage.
All right, so just to be clear of where you guys are, you're between 2 and 7. So you're heading towards 9, correct?
Heading towards the staff housing.
Finesse.
Okay, and you said I made it up to the.
You're still in sight of the robot, so you're not out of the trouble yet, as you still technically
Okay.
are still have 6 survival
Oh,
points.
I'll fire another arrow at him to keep his attention.
All right, then yeah, that'll be finesse as well. So what is your move?
Yes.
I was referring to Maserly.
Ooh,
Go amazing.
You cut out.
I said, what is your move? What are you planning on doing?
I am going to, as quietly as I can, try and gather all the kids up, tell them, okay, we need to get all of you down to the lake, be very quiet, don't panic, grab a buddy, make sure everyone gets down there. Follow
All right.
me, I'll keep you guys safe.
All right, so this is a very luck-based, so spirit check for you.
Okay, does having the quality sweetheart do anything for that?
Not in this scenario.
What?
I said not in this scenario.
Okay.
But Phil, you're
565.
2565. All right, you get 2 survival points, and I believe you're out of the kill scene now.
I am.
All right, so roll a d6 to see how many survival points you keep. You successfully got away from the robot, and you're rounded up all the kids, and you're making your way over to the lake.
I got 4 survival points to hold on to.
4 survival points. Kent, on the other hand, still has the attention of the robot.
Let's see, I'm trying to lead him towards the staff housing, so that's where I'm running.
And you said you were doing a finesse. Did you roll?
No.
Okay.
Well, now.
Okay, roll that finesse.
2532.
2532. That is 2 survival points.
I've just been going up and down by 2 this whole time.
Yeah. So what are you at now? You're at like 5, right?
Yeah, I'm at 5.
All right. So he is following you. He's catching up.
All right, I didn't really think about what to do from here.
I'm hoping this isn't what the kids call a sacrifice.
Can I hit him with a logical quandary?
A logical quandary.
I'm a genius.
Hang on.
If you want to roll a spirit,
I'm gonna hit him with a logic bomb.
you're gonna try to hit him with a logic bomb and distract him.
Please.
Yeah.
Spirit, I guess.
Ah, damn it.
This
Someone that would be brains.
is luck based here.
What?
This is luck based here to see if it works or not.
All right. Ah, damn it. 2789.
2789. Lose a D3 of survival points.
I lost 2 again.
You lost 2. That you turned around to start doing the paradox to try to get him thinking, but before you can get any words out, he punches you in the face, knocking you to the ground.
Shit. Oh, did he break my
No.
glasses?
I'm gonna say luckily no.
Okay, phew. Can't see without my
It
glasses.
was a punch to the jaw.
Is there anything under here I could, like, squeeze under? Like, crawl under?
I'm gonna say the point you are at is close to 9, but you're not quite there yet. You're on the little trail right there, almost to 9.
Alright, I guess I'll just try to, like, scramble to my feet and book it out of there.
Alrighty, that is a finesse.
What the? God damn it. 6532. I'm gonna fucking die.
6532, D3 of stat loss.
2 again.
2.
1 now.
You're at 1. As you are trying to get up to your feet, he grabs you by the back of your neck and is lifting you into the air.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm gonna try to, like, squeeze out of this. Can I be assisted by my small frame?
I'll say yes, actually.
Okay.
So
I'm
I'll give
very
you an
small.
extra die for this.
What the fuck? Okay, 64351.
64351. That is 1 point of stat loss. Wait, did you have a matching number in there?
No,
Okay. Do you have any genre points left?
I have 1.
You have 1 genre point.
Taco,
Huh?
how long has it been since? How much time has passed since, like, he got the robot's attention. I'm
Uh,
just wondering if I can like try and help keep him alive.
it's been about 5 minutes.
Since you looked at me.
So,
up,
Would
James.
I have gotten all the kids down and started getting them like into canoes out onto the lake?
I don't think so, not yet. Because you'd still have to go to canoe storage to get the canoes.
Oh no.
So it's
I guess I'm dead.
well, we'll see. D1, yeah, I think actually D1 of stat loss or D3 of stat loss, and then you lose an additional 1 because of the rolled 1.
I'm
It's
at
okay,
1,
Ken.
so
You're at
Like
1?
a hero.
I'm gonna.
Oh,
Well, I lost 3, so
yeah.
I'm dead.
So, Mr. Grabby Hands here has lifted Kent Franklin up into the air, and then, a la Bane and Batman, breaks his back over his knee.
All right, he had a good run.
No.
And
Oh, well,
sadly,
he's paralyzed. Maybe he's still alive.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be like
Play
fucking.
dead.
I'm gonna like Bentley in Sly 3.
so
Wow.
sadly, we have reached another end. Kent Franklin.
Oh
Which-
no. Ken was becoming a hero too.
Kent
I'm gonna
was
triple jump in my wheelchair.
Kent was a badass. I guess I'll do a wee spoiler.
But wait, he's not. Oh, never mind.
That
was
I
just
will
gonna
say-
wait, he's not grayed out. Oh.
he's grayed out, unfortunately. I will say Kent did the most damage to this one. In that he did any.
Yay.
Kent did damage at all, so he did damage to this one.
Well, with the water?
Huh?
I was not paying attention.
There was no
Oh my
water.
God.
We didn't use.
There
any
was no water,
yet.
no. Yeah, I'm just saying that
I wasn't paying attention.
Kent has been
With
Kent
the
has been
arrows?
Kent has been fighting Grabby Hands for like on and off this entire game, and he's accumulated some damage on Grabby Hands.
Okay.
So that's all I'm saying. All right. With that, now we the people that are left are as follows: Crystal Lake, who has brought the children over to the lake itself, but in a moment where she lacked foresight, forgot to grab canoes.
Well,
We have.
It's right there. We're getting them.
It's close enough. Now we have
Everybody's-
Danny, Johnny, and Dante, who are chasing the Axeman through the maze area.
Oh boy.
So we're gonna go back to them for now, as they are running through, trying to find where the Axeman went.
so would that be a finesse?
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
good
not. This
question.
isn't an action. You're just. I'm waiting for you guys to decide what you're doing.
Chase.
Well, yeah, we're chasing.
Continue chasing.
Okay, so if you're gonna continue going, you
Yeah.
guys running through. You make your way back to the maze area. Given that you guys have all gone through it before, you find your way through easily. You keep running. You make your way back to the entrance of the this cave itself, and the keypad area that was blowtorched and is open and wide, and you can see outside of it, out the cave essentially. It's very dark.
Do we still have our torch?
Okay.
Brandish torch.
You do, you do still have the torch. I don't know if it'll still be lit though, unless you want a spirit check to see if it's still lit.
Just relight it.
It's lit, fam.
Oh, it's lit.
Let's do a spirit check.
Yeah.
Yeah, spirit is good. 2323.
2323. It's actually still lit, surprisingly.
Yay.
Alrighty. So, what will you do here? Will you go back into the cave?
So we've lost any trace of the fleeing madman.
If you would like to do a brains check to find out.
Well.
What check- what check to find out,
A brains check to
for
see if you
truth.
can spot the Axeman.
Yeah, let's do that.
5563.
5563
2657.
2657
5548.
5548.
My D10s are really good for some reason.
Dante and Johnny can spot the Axeman running out in the distance towards the entrance of the cave.
Wait, but we're at the entrance of the cave.
No, you're at the entrance of the area where you did the entrance of the maze. He's running past
The door that you blowtorched.
the door that you blowtorched.
Wait, so we see him at the door.
Or
We're at the door and see him at the entrance.
you're at the door. You're looking through into the cave, and you can see him in the cave bit. So in the
Okay.
actual cave while you're in the facility area.
Go get him.
If you wish to go get him,
Let's do it.
finesse.
Let's do it. Screw this guy.
Chase.
Y'all are given chase. Finesse. Roll 3 finesses.
3.
3 finesse checks.
Well, it's because all 3 of you are running.
Oh,
for
or is that one for
finesse?
each of us?
1 for each, yeah.
Phineas. So 6, 3, 5, 4.
2, 2, 3, 3.
4, 3, 3, 2.
All right. I believe did Dante pass?
No, 6, 3, 5, 4.
All right. So Dante. It's these 3 are together, and their names just mashed together for me.
You actually just merged all their names.
Yeah, I did, Donnie. I mixed all 3 of them together.
It's my OTP.
Oh boy. Dante has been running all over the place this entire day. He's winded, but Danny and Johnny are making their way, and they're getting close to that dang old axe man.
That's Johnny.
In fact, you're close enough that if you just reached out a little further, maybe you could do something.
Johnny's like, Danny, let's tackle him.
Let's do it.
Is that what Danny and Johnny will do?
Let's knock him to the ground.
Him tackle.
All right.
I mean, I don't.
All
I
right.
guess I don't. 'Cause I'm not-
2 brawn checks here, because Dante's a little further back.
Okay, so yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna do 5d6.
Well, 4d10 and 8, 8, 6, 5.
Wow.
4, 6, 2, 6, 5.
All right. The 2 of you go to tackle. It's not enough to tackle him directly, but you do grab at the raincoat and you yank at it, pulling it off,
All right.
revealing a metallic torso.
What?
Double
Metal-
robot.
Oh
Metallic
no!
torso? Why did he try to dodge my knife? Whatever. Okay.
This
Johnny's
has
like, what the fuck?
you guys have instigated a kill scene, so you have initiative.
Well, what is the? I mean, okay, the killer hasn't done anything since we pulled off the.
Oh no, it more or less you pulled it off and it kind of stuck him in his tracks for a little bit.
Okay. Okay. Johnny's like, what the hell is this?
He's made of metal?
Massacre.
Bacana.
And Dante caught up in this meantime. As you guys are sitting there.
Well, Johnny's shocked and not.
All right, kill scene. It's 3-on-1 at this moment.
Johnny's like, fuck it, I don't care what he is. We need to take him down. Let's try to tackle him again or something.
Danny is going to bum rush him with the hammer.
Johnny casts fire attunement and gives the hammer some the torch flame.
Okay.
That does anything.
And what will Dante do?
So is Dante caught up
Yeah,
by
yeah.
now?
You caught up. You
Yeah.
caught up while they were staring at the newly revealed robot.
And he's the robot still here?
Yep.
Mhm.
The Axeman is also a
Yeah.
robot.
Okay, so my shank, my knife is dented. Knife is dented. I'm gonna punch the robot.
I cast fire attunement on the fist.
That's a
I'm gonna
bad.
punch. I'm gonna punch the
Whole fist
robot.
on fire.
All right, so it looks like what is happening is Johnny is trying to heat up the hammer to make it hot. So I guess that's finesse.
Right.
Hey,
Okay.
yeah, finesse real quick to see if that works out.
I'm just a
Let's
punch a
see.
bitch.
Johnny's good at using tools, right?
I am good with cars.
Okay. Just cars.
1561.
1561. So, matching numbers. You get 2 survival points, and you heat up the hammer, and it is a little steamy.
Get him!
And
Danny lunges at the man with the hot hammer.
do that
1619.
1619. That is 2 survival points for you as well.
Okay.
You go to hit the robot with the hammer.
Yeah!
He does not seem to notice.
What
Shit.
the fuck?
It's a tough bot.
And then Dante's coming in with the punch, so that's a brawn, and you have strong, so that's 5D, whatever their stat is.
Man, whoever constructed this robot was really ahead of his time.
Right?
Really, really was.
It's
Right.
actually a Terminator.
That is a brawn check for Ash.
Okay. And the strength thing means he gets a 5, right?
Yeah. So he gets 5D, the stat boost.
Yeah.
It's kind of a broad brush to paint him with. Strong.
It is.
He's strong boy. Fuck. 65246. So 2 6s.
2 6s, so 2 survival points to you. You go to punch him, kind of hurts your hand.
Okay.
So nothing has basically occurred from this, and now the robot has lifted the axe and in a horizontal slashing pattern is trying to take you all out.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, we'll all try to dodge, I guess.
It's a big finesse check.
We'll try to like jump back. We'll try to jump back so like the axe doesn't like hit him
Mm-hmm.
because it's horizontal. So
Mhm.
that's how it works.
Yes, yes.
Let's see. 63533.
Holy cow! How many 3s was that?
3 3s.
3 3s. All right. Okay, that is, and that was the only matching numbers you had, the 3s.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get
3
3
threes.
survival points.
Cool.
What are you at actually for
1,
survival
1, 2,
points?
4.
What was Otto's again?
Johnny.
What was Otto's again?
Oh, it was a 1124.
1124, 2 survival points, and then I assume Dante's also trying to jump out of the way.
Yeah.
All right, so that's also
Future
finesse.
reference.
Okay.
Would Danny's affinity for dance allow him an extra roll for dodging and moving his body around?
If you specifically specified that you were doing a dance move.
Okay, never mind.
1 2 1 2 1 4
1 2
or 1 2 1 7.
1 2 1 7. That is also 2 survival points.
Okay. I don't know what number he was at before.
He started this encounter with 3 points.
Okay, so he's at
from
5
the
now,
last kill
okay.
scene.
So he's at 5 now. Okay.
All right, what is everyone's survival
But
points
you also
at?
got 2 last turn from the punch in the face. So you should be at 7, actually.
7? Okay, then 7 then. Okay.
Then what is Johnny at?
5.
Johnny's at 5, and what's Danny at?
Oh no, Danny's at 5.
Danny's
What's
at
Johnny
5? What's Johnny at?
Survival points?
Yeah.
Yeah. 15?
You're technically out of this.
I
You
don't think you might be counting it wrong, perhaps.
well, what did you start the scene at?
10.
No.
No?
Since you succeeded on your last kill scene, it should have been
Yeah.
a d6 to decide how many points you carried over.
Oh, okay. So,
And you've
I
gotten
guess I get-
4 since you started this kill scene.
okay, so 4, so that, okay, so then I have 8.
So just roll a d6. Okay.
I have 9 now.
Well, 8 is the cutoff to succeed in a kill scene.
Okay, so yeah, I passed it.
All right. There might have been a mix-up there, but for the sake of moving this along, because it wouldn't make sense for only one of you to be out of this if all you did was dodge. As the swinging motion for the thing happened, you all kind of dodge rolled out of the way, and you lost sight of the robot for a second, and as you look back up, you can see him running off in the distance towards the town of Four Corners.
Fucker's fast.
So he's heading into Four Corners.
Oh.
The town.
We might just have that big explosion.
Oh wait, hold on. Johnny was like, "Wait, I just realized something about Tammy.
What?
She sure is a head turner."
Oh my god.
Wow.
Super late on that.
Have you been thinking about that this whole time?
No, I realized I forgot to do my puns.
Oh man, you got to catch up real quick because we've lost a handful of people since then.
Ken got his neck broke.
I thought Ken's spine broke or back broke.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, it was his back.
He's broke his back.
I think I already did a
Neck is
back
the
joke.
spine. You did.
Nah, forget. Let's just keep going.
All right. So now you see him running off into town. It is up to you what to do next.
I
Johnny's
think
like,
we've come too far to give up.
okay. Well, Johnny's like, okay, this is a fucking robot. We need to leave. Get in my car. Go warn the town.
Yeah, we need to get the National Guard.
Yeah.
Or, like, a superhero. Because that was a fucking robot? Can we talk about how that was a fucking robot?
It's a fucking robot, dude.
Dante's just like, the fuck. Like, he can't, like, even, like, process it. He is having a breakdown.
He shakes Danny's shoulders. Danny, we forget about your uncle. We gotta get out of here.
You're right. Uncle Luke is dead.
Well, that was easy.
Oh,
No one's found Joanne yet, have they? Damn.
No one's found Joanne.
No one knows that she's dead. Does anyone care that she hasn't been back?
They've kind
How
of.
dare.
It's been two
Right.
groups, and
We
both
need
groups
to
have been
get
under
in your
attack.
car and
It's true.
I say we sprint back to the cars that we don't know how to destroy.
Alrighty, as you got, and are you going to be taking the short way through the Devil's Land, or are you going to run down Tanner Road?
Now we know that Devil's Land is home to an exit for the tunnel system that the killers
That's
have been
true.
using to get around. So it's much more likely that the killers, one of them, would be there.
Your choices.
Wait, do we know that there's 2 killers yet?
Oh yeah. What?
No.
It's kind of unclear.
Wait, no,
Johnny-
Dante.
No, because we all met up. Everybody met up.
Well,
No,
Dante. knows.
Dante knows that there are 2 killers, but I don't know if he told you guys.
I think.
Yes, he did.
I think.
There's 2 killers, guys.
We now have that information.
All right. So.
A little late, but okay.
Yeah. Actually, there's a couple different ways you could go about heading back to camp. You could either go back down Tanner Road, which would mean you would be heading in the direction the robot was heading. You could go back through the cave up into the tunnel into the hatch of the main office, or you could climb over the Devil's Land and do it the old-fashioned way.
Okay, so regardless of the fact that the robot ran towards Four Corners, that's where we'll find a telephone to call the fucking military.
Call the Navy.
Well, okay.
Call Obama.
Would it take longer to run to Four Corners or to run back to my destroyed car?
It would take longer.
Definitely take longer to get back to the camp.
Is that true, Paco?
Well, it regardless, it'll be quicker to just run to Four Corners.
Okay, we're gonna run to Four Corners because I think that's where the finale's.
Finale.
We're
All right.
gonna blow up the bar.
You're going to
It's
blow up
decided.
the whole town?
These have to end with the bar blowing.
All right. It seems like the three of you are going to be heading to 4 corners to find a telephone to call the military, I guess.
Call the fucking army.
We're going to cut back to the only other person that's still alive,
Oh shit!
Crystal Lake.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Avenge
Crystal's
me!
alone. She's alone
Okay.
with 40 kids.
Yeah.
40 kids
Captain
that I
Grabby
have to
Hands is probably
maneuver.
going to beat Crystal to death with kids.
I have to get all these fucking kids out into the lake with how many canoes were there?
There's 10 canoes. There's a good amount of canoes, but
Okay, the kids are fine.
so
The
well,
kids are fine.
you'll have to
There
get
were
Get all
10
the kids.
canoes.
there were
Hopefully there's at least 10 canoes.
There were 10 canoes.
there were
in
10. Yeah, the book specifies there's 10 canoes.
Alright, four per canoe.
And you can probably fit 4 children onto a canoe.
I
Except for
have
really-
fit 4 children on.
So, yeah,
I've been part of the 4
It would
children.
appear that the strategy at this point is to well, I guess that's up to you. Yeah. So you're currently at the lakeside because that's where you ran to bring the kids.
Yeah, I am getting them all.
So
I'm
you're
organizing them
you're
into
near the
groups of
bandstand at
4.
12. You're near that general
Okay.
area.
I'm going to have them all start moving down to the canoe storage. I'm going to tell them all, get into groups of 4, row out onto the lake, just get into the middle. I need to get you guys offshore.
Alrighty. The kids seem to be down with this plan. So you guys make your way over to canoe storage. We're gonna do a spirit check to see how well this goes.
The fat kid gets his own canoe.
1, 2, 1, 5.
1, 2, 1, 5. All right, matching numbers. So it's fairly efficient. The kids are taking the canoes. They're making their way back as they're doing so.
All right, as they're doing this, can I spend 3 genre points to find a bucket on the floor of the canoe storage that I can fill with water?
That is the, if I remember correctly, the just what? How many genre points do you have right now?
I have 5. In
Holy
total.
cow, you have 5. All right. You can use just what I needed. So yeah, for 3 genre points, you can find a bucket of water in canoe storage.
Okay. I'm going to tell the kids, like, I'm going to find whichever one looks the oldest or the most responsible. I'm going to say, all right, you're in charge. If anything happens, if I don't come back, if you don't see any of the other counselors come back by the time, like, what time is it now?
At this point, it's like,
Midnight.
it's late. It's real late. I'm going to say it's 10.
Okay. I'm going to tell them, if you don't see any of us come back by the time it's like in like an hour or 2, then start rowing to the other side of the lake. Is there another town on that side? What is on the other side?
Get to the side of the lake and
Just
just
find
run.
civilization.
Yeah, it's
find
not specified
people.
what's on the other side of the lake, but it's probably better than where you are now.
And then the kids will be in the sequel.
And then they'll get revenge and fight an army of robots.
All right. So, while you are
Camp
making this
Bastion
declaration,
Revengeance.
coming down onto the beach area is Mr. Grabby Hands. But Mr. Grabby
Oh,
Hands is wielding a weapon in the form of Kent's body.
Oh,
What?
that's horrible.
No, why?
It's over!
He's heading down
A
towards you.
weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
Roll a brains check for initiative.
Oh,
'Cause
brains. Oh boy.
It all starts with this.
You might be taken a
nerd
little aback
containing
by
the
that.
ultimate
shit.
power.
Okay, wait. 2, 4, 4, 4.
2, 4, 4, 4. All right, you have initiative here.
Okay.
You can go first or
um,
second.
I am. So I have this bucket of water.
Mhm.
The children are all moving out onto the lake. I am going to stall as best I can, and also try not to freak out that this robot has killed Kent.
Alrighty. What is so when you say what are you going to do to stall?
I have the bucket of water. I'm going to run, and with whatever Kent told me, I'm going to throw the water onto the robot and pray.
Alrighty, so this is going to be a finesse check, and it'll be the mother of all finesse checks. So, go ahead.
Okay. Okay. That is 8184.
What was it? You cut out for a little bit. What was it?
8184.
8184. You throw the bucket of water. Well, you know, the water in it.
I can also throw the
Splash.
bucket too.
I mean, you could. You chuck it, and the water hits the robot, and it starts sparking.
Holy shit.
Was that?
Kent, your death wasn't in vain.
Did you get
You
topper?
hear a ghostly voice wail out, "I knew it!"
Were those toppers for that?
Yeah, it's a D8 for me.
All right, so yeah, you got 2 survival points, and then you got a D3 extra survival point.
Okay, so I rolled a 2 and I hit 6, so I hit 8.
Alrighty. You know what? Since you're out of the kill scene,
Fuck it.
as it is sparking, it starts to kind of lean backwards. It's falling. It hits the ground, and it starts to emit a strange noise.
I am going to start backing up and away
All
from
right.
this thing.
Roll a finesse.
3624.
3624. You are not in time to dodge it exploding.
That's fine.
It knocks you back a little bit. You're scraped up. But I have some good news for you guys. Captain Grabby Hands
One of the
has been defeated.
Wow.
Yeah.
Help.
Oh my god.
Did you say help?
My idea worked.
Thank you, Ghost of Kent.
So I
It's
would
always great
yeah.
to end these sorts of fights with a bang.
Now, as much as I would
I
like
don't
to
need to
end it
impress you.
right here, I think it's a little I would like to end it here because it's a little late and there's still a lot of you left. So I think we're going to be moving on to a session 3 sometime in the future.
Oh, finale.
We're going to have a finale.
Finale.
To sum up what happened today, there's only 4 characters left.
And neither of them are mine.
It's a shame.
Somehow
Yeah.
Blam,
Dante's
blam.
still
Neither
alive.
are mine either. My character's both dead too.
Yeah. So, what it comes down to is Johnny J, Crystal Lake, and Rhinestone and Dante versus the Axeman.
Ooh.
The
Place your
one,
bets.
place your bets. So, this was quite the adventure. A whole lot happened today. So, with that, we're going to be calling it an end. We're going to figure out when we're going to do this next. So, peace out, folks.
Can't believe we did it.
What an outro.
And